We are live, I hope, and think. If not, I've done something wrong. Let me see if I can pull it up. Web. Bookmarks. Is this working? I'm here by myself. I need to know a couple things. One, can you hear me? One, can you hear me? And two, can you see everything okay? At least for the first couple minutes. Alright, if you can hear me and this thing's working, then I have done. Y'all should just go ahead and give me a round of applause. Because I was able to come in. Hold on a second, let me get some sticky notes. Definitely gonna need some sticky notes tonight. Let me pause this music. Crosby, Stills, and Nash is playing. I really hate to pause that, but I'm gonna have to. Let's see, what else? Make sure I got everything. Alright, so if you can hear me, I'm away from the camera right now. Let me get back over here. If you can hear me, then you were able to, then I was able to hook all this up. Can't get a hold of Tanner. Seth don't know how to. No sense in calling him. And I have to do this setup because I'm going to definitely need my hands tonight to do this. So, all right. But when you're on and watching, welcome. I got to get my other phone so I can share and let everybody know this thing is live. Let me get my other phone. Hopefully it's charging right over here. But yeah, I walked in, and of course I've been at a graduation where I had to present an award that I do every year for our Lions Club. So I had to present that award. So I rolled in, and I've been here over an hour, but I had to unbox records, and let's see here. Let me get to our group. I had to unbox records, and then I had to get all this figured out. Couldn't get a hold of anybody. Tanner, he is the most difficult person to get a hold of on earth. Not just saying that. Tanner is so difficult. If he's not here where you can get to him in person, and a lot of people say that about me, but I mean, I've never called and he's answered. And he usually sets all this up. Anthony originally showed him how to do all this, so I was lost. I was like, okay. I'm smart enough I can figure it out, so I have got it figured out. So Tanner's probably on a date. He rarely gets to see his girlfriend. Him and Addison's probably somewhere eating. I probably FaceTimed him, and he probably flipped his phone over and he's like, I'm not answering that. So, and him and Seth, they're like, you don't really want us to come tomorrow night and help with a sale, you know. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't take a day off. Y'all can go do whatever you do, but I don't take a day off. I'd rather be here showing you all these great records that I didn't realize John had priced. Let me copy this link. And I've almost got all this shared. I'm going to post this feed into the post we just made. Okay. Alright, so we're here. Now keep in mind tonight, we've almost got 100 people already watching. This is just Chad. Y'all are having a one-on-one. Let me get this GoPro. There we go. That's perfect right there. Y'all are one-on-one. This is me, myself, and I. I've got the sticky notes. I don't know where I'm going to put this stuff if I sell it. The cart's not up here. And I really don't know what's in these crates, but this is stuff John just priced, so let me get it off camera here, and I'm going to take some peeks, see if there's anything we definitely need to auction. I see some stuff right off the bat. Yeah, so this is stuff from Birmingham. So if y'all are tuning in, y'all are going to get to see some great records. Yeah, these are Birmingham records. I plan auctions tonight because I can't go really fast paced. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is like some insane stuff. I really can't go too fast paced tonight, so if y'all want a laid back auction, and I'll be showing some other stuff, like every record in this crate I probably could auction. So we'll do that in just a second. I did get in some more new vinyl. let me grab that box, and while we're doing that, I'll go ahead and get some auctions. So, I'll call April. I Snapchatted April, and I said, hey, no one's here tonight. No one's here tonight, and I need your help. And she sent me a picture of like her TV where she was watching a movie. She said, sorry, I'm extremely busy tonight. So, that means she won't be here. It's just me. Yes, and this feed is going to freeze. It's going to freeze for the first 10 or 15 minutes or so. So, give it a second. And it's going to happen. So, give it a second. Let me grab this box of records. Big, heavy box. I can do it. I can manage myself, so. Okay. Let's go through some new vinyl. I'm going to start putting up some auctions. Hopefully the feed isn't too jittery tonight. If it is, then I apologize. And let's see. I just caught a glimpse at this thing. It looks amazing. We're definitely going to have to check this thing out. What in the world is this? Heavy Metal Volume 1. Motorhead recorded live. Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny, Black Sabbath, and Paranoid. What in the world? I didn't know this was even a thing. John has pulled this out of the back somewhere. Let's take a look at this thing. What in the world? Victoria label, Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny. So this is the Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny album. Black Sabbath, Paranoid. Let's see, is this the full album? War Pigs, yeah. And we have Motorhead. This is on a completely different label. And this is like a VG Plus. What a weird box set. So, let's take a look at this one more time on the front. It says, Motorhead recorded live, Judas Priest and... Okay, so it's a live, looks like a live, possibly Motorhead bootleg. Then the full Judas Priest album, and then Black Sabbath Paranoid, which appears to be the full album. $50 start. These discs here, this Black Sabbath Paranoid disc, it's near mint minus, and it looks like it's Spain. So $50 start on this. Black Sabbath Paranoid. The vinyl looks really nice, I mean, as far as condition. Yeah, Motorhead Live, Judas Priest, and Black Sabbath. $50. This is called Heavy Metal Volume 1 box set. $50 start on this. There's Judas Priest, Sad Wings of Destiny. And then there is, that's just an empty sleeve. And then that is the Motorhead Live on the Astan label. Very interesting. I just saw that, and I saw the artwork and the artist on the front. I was like, well, that's going to stir up some interest. Sean Crupper says he's in. $50 start. Sean's in. So this is Heavy Metal Volume 1 box set. It's 2 studio albums, Judas Priest and Black Sabbath and Motorhead Live. That's up for auction. Sean Crupper is at $50. Back here in the back, this is some great stuff in here. I have a copy of, what was that very first record? Let's go ahead and do this. I've got Band on the Run. Band on the Run. Paul McCartney and Wings hype sticker. This came from that jazz collection we just picked up. It has the original inner sleeve. A little bit of damage over here on the top. Disc is pristine. Band on the Run. And it has a little bonus with it. It has the poster. The original poster. Let me kick this around. If I can kick this like this and turn the camera, I think that's going to be a lot better. Yeah, there we go. So, this we need a $20 start on. Band on the Run with poster and in shrink wrap. poster, shrink wrap, and insert, Band on the Run, near mint vinyl, in shrink wrap, Band on the Run, $20 start. There's our first two auctions of the night, right off the bat. Right off the bat. I'm going to go through this new vinyl in 1 second. Let me grab my spreadsheet over here, because I've pre-sold some of this stuff. So I need to pull up our master spreadsheet. My laptop battery's about to die, so maybe I can do it fast enough. Vinyl pre-order master sheet. Band on the Run. I'm seeing Paul McCartney tomorrow in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. If the show's good enough, then I'm going next in 2 weeks, and I'll see him again in Knoxville. Grinch. We sold. How many Grinches do I need to pull out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are all sold and will be on this week's invoice. That is Susie Breedlove, Debbie Blair, Eric Self, Robbie Reasonover, Rob Scheffler, David Robertson, Alex Roman, and John Sheehan. And I have 3 left. How the Grinch Stole Christmas on Grinch Green vinyl. Those are $28.99. Once again, it is... I don't like that too much. Hold on a second. Sorry while I'm getting this camera. I like kind of the way it was, but that's too far down. So... sorry. Let me know if that looks okay. Grinch. We sold... let's see. Carol, let me make sure you're not on the wait list. You're not. And Brian White also wants one. Now, here's where it's going to get tricky. I've got to tag this stuff myself. So let me grab my sticky notes, whatever I did with them. We have Carol Seeley. Carol Seeley. Hope Tanner knows he's got to key all this in, or Doug, or somebody's got to key all this in. I can't key it all in either. That'll be impossible. But I can do something as simple as put that on it and know that they're sold. Who else? Brian White. I've got one left. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And Jason Ivey wants one. Jason Ivey. Jason Ivey. So if you missed what I said when I first came on, I am in the Southside Lions Club. I'm a Lions Club member, and I present an award called the Taylor Wills Memorial Citizenship Award. It's in honor of 2 Gordonsville graduates where I went to school from, and they died in combat during the Vietnam War. And we give a citizenship award and scholarship away to somebody every year. And I received it when I graduated in 2014. And since then, I've been going to graduation and giving it to the next person. So it's really cool. I go back to my high school, which I drive by every day. And I go to a lot of sporting events there. But I get to go back every year. I get up on stage, get to sit with, the administrators and all that. It's really cool. And I get up and I present the award. So, very fun. All right. And so I rolled in. We wasn't really planning on having the show, and I'm here anyway. Let me get everybody caught up on Band on the Run. First of all, Paul Brothers is at $40. Band on the Run, Paul Brothers is at $40. This is a near mint copy in shrink wrap with hype sticker, with the original sleeve, and the poster. So, some may say, this is a top copy. That is a $40 start, Band on the Run. That's a shame. No, it's no problem. They didn't know they was, it's not like I said, hey, y'all have to be here. And they was like, no, I'm not showing up. And then, this box set, Sean's at $50. And right now, he's our one and only bidder. This is Heavy Metal Volume 1. Heavy Metal Volume 1, Motorhead, Judas Priest, and Sad Wings of Destiny. And that is a $50 bid with Sean. One and only bid. Debbie's at $45 on Band on the Run. Did I tag all those Grinches correctly? Who did I just tag with 3? I wrote down Jason, Brian, and Carol Seeley. On the list was Susie, Debbie, Eric, Robbie, Rob, David, Alex, and John. So I think that's correct. Okay, let's see. I know. All right, here's the next new LP. This is Madonna, the Immaculate Collection. Madonna is a 2 LP. 1990 was when this originally came out. Madonna, the Immaculate Collection. This originally came out in 1990. This is the newest remaster. It's essentially a Madonna's greatest hits. $41.99. Holiday, Lucky Star, Borderline, Like a Virgin, Material Girl, Crazy for You, Into the Groove, Let It Tell, Papa Don't Preach, Open Your Heart, La Isla Bonita, Like a Prayer, Express Yourself, Cherish Vogue, Justify My Love, and Rescue Me. That is $41.99. I have 3 of those. So, Sean, this is going twice, going 3 times to you. Heavy Metal box set, and I have Paul Brothers back in on Band on the Run. Band on the Run track list. Oh man, this is an all-time classic. Band on the Run, Jet, Bluebird, Mrs. Vanderbilt, Let Me Roll It, Mamunia, however he says that. He says it a lot better than I can. No Words, Hell and Wheels, Picasso's Last Words in 1985. This is like one of the greatest recordings of all time. That is to Paul Brothers, $50. Going once, going twice. Sean, I'm about to sell you the Heavy Metal box set. Chrissy Jennings takes a Madonna. Chrissy Jennings. I'm going to need an empty box here in a second. Chrissy. So if you missed last night and you missed our post, I got to make sure I write these names down correctly. Chrissy Jennings and Brian White wants one. If you missed my post this morning in the group, last night we had a record-setting sales night. Why? Because we had some of the greatest records we've ever offered for auction, and I did 2 big, huge blowout sales on toolbox sets and Pearl Jams, and that really, when you sell something for $125, 18 times, that really adds up, and then when you sell something for $60 about 40 times, that really adds up. So we had a record sales night in sales. And Doug, I was going to ask you if this was yours or not. I think that was supposed to be Doug's. I'm glad you're watching, Doug. Right next was, let me get back down here to the bottom. Brian White wants a Madonna. Brian White on a Madonna. Doug Page. Let me show this Promise to see if anybody else wants it. Maybe we can sell some more. This exact copy is Doug's. Doug, like I said, I'm glad you're watching. Otherwise, I would have sold it. This is called, Paul, make sure I haven't missed anything else. Paul Brothers, $55. Courtney, Madonna was $41.99. $41.99. Paul Brothers is at $55 on Band on the Run. Doug, Promise. Thank you, Craig. I fell asleep. Promise list. Okay, this is Promise. It's called Promise and the Chocolate Factory with the Fungi Ensemble, a twisted reimagining of the 1971 classic Chocolate Brown Vinyl. This is Doug Pages, who is our logistics manager here. I guess he special ordered this for him. Big perk of working here, you get records at wholesale prices. And if anybody else wants one though, it is $28.99. Hello Wonkites, Candyman, Cheer Up Charlie, Golden Ticket, Lur Manoff, Pure Imagination, Oompa Augustus, Semi-Wondrous Boatwide, Oompa Violet, I Want It Now, Oompa Veruca, Honkmobile, Oompa TV, and Farewell Wonk Nights. That's Doug's. Doug, I'm going to put that over here. We have one Madonna left if anybody wants it. How about Blondie, Heart of Glass? Blondie is $24.99. Let's go ahead and wrap up these auctions. Band on the Run, going twice, going 3 times to Paul Brothers for $55. And then Sean, I'm going to sell you the Heavy Metal soundtrack. That is good for you. It's bad for me because, you know why? We had it stickered for much more than that. That's okay though. I'm going to sell it to you for $50. Heavy Metal, Sean Crupper, $50. That's yours. We had it stickered for $74.99. You got a heck of a deal on that. I thought that would be bid up maybe over $100. Mike Massey wants a Blondie and Walt Cruz wants a Blondie. We only have 2, so that works out good. If anybody else wants one, I can order you another one. Doug actually ordered these. Doug, I hope you didn't order one for yourself because they're gone unless you want me to absolutely hold you one. And Walt Cruz. If anybody else wants a Blondie Heart of Glass. Blondie Heart of Glass. Got a big hop sticker in here. Tells like the entire history. Really cool looking record. I think it's... those are sold. Both sold. My computer just died. That's okay. I kind of know what's been claimed and what hasn't in here. Marty Kramer. Marty Kramer back end on Band on the Run. Marty Kramer's at 56. Paul, you're back out. There's all the pre-sold Grinches. I'm going to put them over here in this crate. All right, we're rolling along pretty good. Let's get another auction going. Uh-oh. What is this? No Madonna. I've already got that one. I'm not for sure. I didn't tag you for Madonna. I may have said that. What is this? The Psychedelic Furs? Oh my gosh. Side 1, track 1, Pretty in Pink, which I think is one of their more popular songs. This thing is near mint. It's a beauty. We get asked about this album a lot. We get asked about the Psychedelic Furs a lot. It's just not something that... This is just not something that is relatively available in collections, okay? We just don't get a lot of new wave type stuff in. This is a $25 start. The Psychedelic Furs Talk Talk. It is near mint. Psychedelic Furs Talk Talk Talk. Near mint. Okay, so on Paul McCartney, Marty Kramer's at $56. And Psychedelic Furs is a $25 set. Guys, I have more of these on hand. I always say guys. I should always say guys and gals. People. I'm about people. People, listen. People. This is one of the greatest. You're going to hear me say this until they're all out of print, then I can't get them anymore. This is one of the greatest sounding records of all time ever pressed. Fleetwood Mac Rumors. 2 LP, 45 RPM Palace pressing. I think I've got a couple people on a waiting list. Do I have an outlet up here on this cart? Surely I do. I can make one. Let me unplug. I gotta get my laptop, my other laptop up and running. So Psychedelic Furs is up for bid. Paul Brothers, let me know if you're in or out on Paul McCartney. Let me grab my laptop charger. We are, I got some of this stuff in this box pre-sold. So I came in, John had priced a ton of vintage stuff. It was even more so. I mean, man, yeah, I got to go live because, you know, we're going to have so much to sell next week. Plus, we got to start showing some of this stuff. So, Psychedelic Furs. Let me get cords. I'm going to have stuff everywhere here in a second. There's packages up here. Doug's packed up 200 packages. There's mail. That'll work like that. All right, where are we at? Blondie, Paul McCartney's at 56. Psychedelic Furs, 33.30. Paul Brothers is back in on 58. Bobby, 30, 35, 39. Okay, so $39 with Paul Brothers, or excuse me, let me get my Pauls right. Paul Beal is at $39 on Psychedelic Furs. Paul Beal's at $39. Band on the Run, we had Paul Brothers back in at $58. Band on the Run. Okay? Marty, let me know if you're in or out. So, I have a short waiting list on this record. Let me get that pulled up. And it's Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Stephen Tuttle, Scott Fish, and Preston Rogers. Stephen Tuttle, Scott Fish, and Preston Rogers. Stephen Tuttle, Scott Fish, and Preston Rogers. Those three are yours. I've got 17 left. Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Now, most of y'all have already bought one, but this is made for audiophile. If you just want to listen to Rumors and you don't have a very expensive turntable, this may not be the record for you. But if you have a good setup, this will blow your mind. I've got a bunch of them stocked up. I probably will order maybe 50 more. Something like that. I do not care to have a bunch of them. Green Day Dookie, $28.99. Eric Fisher, that one's yours. Green Day Dookie, and I have one left to sell. Green Day is $28.99. $28.99. Michael Ling is at $43 on the Psychedelic Furs. $43 on the Psychedelic Furs. Band on the Run is at $58 with Paul Brothers. Going once, going twice. Paul Brothers, Band on the Run, $58. Going once, going twice. Paul Brothers, $58. Psychedelic Furs is now at $43 of Michael Ling. And I don't know if they are pressing the 33 RPM or not, because the last shipment we got, I ordered 50 of them and I only got 2 Palace pressings. So, that's where Marty, I think he's watching on YouTube. Yeah, you got outbid. He's watching on YouTube, so you may not see, if you're just on Facebook, you may not see his bid come in. Okay, Marty's back in at 59. Chad, what was the price on STP Purple that I got earlier this week? Susie, those are $39.99. Paul Bill's out on Psychedelic Furs. Joe Musser wants a Rumors. Let me write one of those down for Joe. Joe Musser. Joe Musser. Joe, these are, and anybody else, these are $59.99. Why are they $59.99 and not like the $30 version? One, it's 2 disc. It plays at a 45 RPM. So I've had one person return this, and I think maybe they didn't know it played at a 45 RPM. Yeah, if you play this on a regular 33, it's not going to sound right. And then it's pressed at Palace, which is a premier pressing plant in Germany. They make really, really good sounding records. Okay, now the Dookies got a little crazy on me. We have Paul Bill out. Joe got a Rumors. Doug wants a Dookie. So does Corey Jackson and Preston Rogers. Does PF have the poster? Let me check. Dookie, Corey, and Preston. Okay, so, or excuse me, Doug. And I'm going to have to order more of these. Doug wants one. I'm just going to write down all these names at once. Corey Jackson and Preston Rogers. All right. Marty Kramer's at 59. Donnie Haney wants a Rumors. So there's that. Doug, Corey, Preston. I only have one, but I'll order more. And the Rumors that just came in, I had a waiting list for Stephen Tuttle, Scott Fish, and Preston Rogers. Donnie Haney wants one. Donnie, excellent purchase. Let me tell you, when y'all buy this, you're going to be wanting more Palace stuff, which next thing on your list should be the Nirvana Rumors. We had a lot of new people watching last night. Did I just say Nirvana Rumors? Nirvana, never mind. We had a lot of new people watching last night. When they found out we had Nirvana Palace pressings in stock for only $40, we sold, I think, 18 of them last night. Just like that. I still got some left. Dallas Coop wants one, and Kelly McDonald wants on the Dookie wait list. Dallas, this is a record that, we don't know how much longer they're going to be in print. They could be, I'm going to order more. But this is something that you want to keep sealed, because if they ever don't make them again, or they change the plates or remaster it and it's not as good, then this thing could be like selling for $500 or something crazy. So Dookie, Kelly McDonald. I'm going to have sticky notes everywhere. I'm going to be here all night keying all this in and organizing it, which is okay. I don't have anything else to do tomorrow but watch Tanner and Seth drive me to Paul McCartney. In case they didn't know, they are driving me. I've got to do business while we're on the road. Dookie. Probably talk on the phone. Anybody else want a Dookie? That's kind of weird to say. All right. Buckle up. I will show the Pearl Jams in just a second. Marty Kramer is the last person standing on Band on the Run. He's at $59. One more time before I call these things sold. Band on the Run, shrink wrapped, hype sticker, inner sleeve, and it has the poster. Band on the Run, current bid's $59, going once, going twice. The Psychedelic Furs, Talk. Psychedelic Furs, high bid on this, I believe it's still with Mr. Ling. Michael Ling, Michael Ling's at $43. It has the plain standard inner sleeve. I don't think this comes with a custom. This thing is really nice condition. Michael Ling is at $43. That's going once, going twice. Okay? Going once, going twice. Marty said sold. Almost. Well, I'm going to give it one more minute. I've had it. That's one of the first records I put up. But I've got some good vintage stuff here, so just stay patient with us. Or me. Stay patient with me, please, and I'll show it to you. Okay, Dakota, let me make sure you're down for a toolbox set. Dakota, I will make sure. Because I know you were trying to buy one. You were trying to buy one on our Discogs. And anytime y'all see anything on Discogs, do not buy it on Discogs. Anytime you see anything on eBay, don't buy it on eBay. Just message us, and that's going to save us anywhere between 8 and 15% on fees. And that way, we can combine it with your other order too. If you want a Grinch, Scott, let me know. I'll put you down for one. Scott Snee on the Grinch. What did I just do with those sticky notes? That's okay. Scott Snee Grinch. All right. Gracious. Glad y'all are watching. I didn't know if there was going to be 20 people watching. We're off to a good start. I wish I could be going full pace, but that's okay. Sue Ann's at 45, Michael's at 47. Marty, this is yours. After a long battle, Marty Kramer. You get this. Marty Kramer gets this for $59. Michael Ling's at 47 on Psychedelic Furs. Wayne's trying to get too thrifty with us. Wayne, if you're going to want the Psychedelic Furs, you can't get thrifty on us. That record doesn't come through too often. He's got something else in the back he's been having his eye on. He's probably waiting for that. The Rolling Stones, Let It Bleed. This is the 50th anniversary. The Rolling Stones, Let It Bleed. $29.99. High premium records. I'll just say highly sought after. Wow, check this out. Is this a full album? Oh my gosh. Houdini Open Sesame. What I was about to say is nice premium condition vinyl. OG stuff, top grade. Now carries a premium. It's like the way I see silver and all commodities. I mean, just original stuff that are top copies. They're going to bring top dollar and then some. If y'all know, if you hear me say this is the best copy, we probably have other copies. But when I say it's a top copy and we have it out and I'm willing to put it up for auction, that means it's nice. And with us, you know what you're getting. Houdini Open Sesame. Starting bid. This is a 1987 OG on Arista. Original inner sleeve. $30 start on this. Houdini. Jive Arista label. Near mint. Houdini Open Sesame. Houdini Open Sesame. Okay. So Psychedelic Furs. Michael's at 52. Sherry Darnell wants the Rolling Stones. Sherry Darnell. Sherry, you're in on the Rolling Stones. Make sure I spelled your name right. Arnell. Because if we mistype your name, then it goes under a different ticket. And then we'll have two different Sherry Darnells on there spelled differently. Track list on Rolling Stones, Let It Bleed. Let It Bleed, you've got Let It Bleed, Love in Vain, Midnight Rambler, Give Me Shelter. You got the silver. You can't always get what you want. Live With Me, Monkey Man, and Country Honk. Rolling Stones, Let It Bleed. That's $29.99. $29.99. Last copy I have there. Marvin. Cindy Jones. Cindy Jones. I had one waiting list for you on this. Marvin Gaye. I'm putting you down for it. If anybody else wants one. Marvin Gaye is... These are... I think these are $49. These are $49.99. Yes. $49.99. Marvin Gaye, what's going on? Let me see. I have two left. Marvin Gaye is the 2LP direct-to-analog mastering by Kevin Gray at Coherent. This is the best sounding copy of this I've ever heard. It's 2 LPs, all analog, cut from analog, $44.99. And I personally own one of those, and it is great. What Pink Floyd? The only Pink Floyd box set I have, and Sean, I really can't walk over there to show you box sets. Maybe later I can roll the card over there, but I have Pulse. I have Pulse, and that's about it. If anybody wants Marvin, I highly recommend. I mean, I was listening to Marvin Gaye last night. I know one of those OGs I kept. I mean, his voice is just... It's one of my favorites. So, This is the new Black Keys album. This is on black vinyl. All the indies are gone. We can't get them. They may come back around again, but who knows? By the way, Michael Ling is at $52 on Psychedelic Furs. Going once, going twice. Psychedelic Furs, going once, going twice. Houdini, I'm going to put up something new. Well, I'll give it a few more minutes, a couple more minutes. Houdini, Open Sesame. If anybody wants this, it's a $30 start. Houdini, Open Sesame. The Black Keys Dropout Boogie. I don't have the rest of these priced. Whoops. There's another Stones. Did I price the Stones? Yeah, I priced the Stones. I didn't price. They only made just 5. Oh, yeah, well, that's no wonder. No wonder we didn't get any. Okay, yeah, let me put those together. I've already got a few of these sold. I don't have the list, though. I think they're like $28.99 or something like that. Just, they're not 35, they're not 40. They're more than 25, but they're less than 30. Charles, I don't have them stickered, but I think they're around $28.99. Dropout Boogie. That's the new Black Keys album. Charles, if you want one. It is black vinyl. All the indies were heavily allocated. We did a pre-order on them. First 3 people got one. Then after that, I just got and a few of these are already sold. So, okay, let's put up another auction. So let me read off some of the stuff that's in this bin. Neil Young, Oasis, Presidents, United States of America, Santana, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Buster Poindexter, Van Halen, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Van Halen, Stevie Ray Vaughan, The Stones, MC5, REM, The Tingling Mothers Circus, Outfield, a rare Outfield album, or one we don't see too often, Larry Williams, Britney Spears, Reba, The Stones, Van Halen, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Nielsen, Psychedelic Furs, Whitney Houston, Rod Stewart, Les Paul, Sister Rosetta Tharpe, Big Brother and the Hold Company, Pet Shop Boys, Janet Jackson, England Dan, Slim Harpo, Nat King Cole, Festus from Gunsmoke, Street Walking Blues with some nudity on the cover, Gabor Szabo, Supertramp, nude cover, REM, Queen, Cruising, and Traffic. Okay, Chris Kirkley wants a Presidents. Chris, I will tag you for one of these. And like I said, I think they're about Chris Kirkley. That's an approximation on price. Charles, if you want one, just let me know. I've already filled up an entire crate. Okay, let me see who was here. Okay, Michael, I'm going to go ahead and sell you Psychedelic Furs. Michael Ling for $52. Michael Ling. I think that's how we put your name in. You get the Psychedelic Furs for $52. All right. Very nice. Next, we have, did anybody bid on Houdini yet? Okay, I got your request on the stuff over here. If anybody wants Houdini, it can be bought right now. It can be bought right now for $29.99. Houdini Open Sesame. It's yours to be bought right now. We've sold Houdini albums as much as $50, $60 before. Let me try to get a price list on the rest of this new vinyl before I put it in the auction. But I don't know if I have it over here. Let me see here. PDF. Here we go. Aussie. So, yeah. Black Keys would be $28.99. Black Keys El Camino. Black Keys El Camino is $49.99. This is the 10th anniversary edition Black Keys El Camino. Okay, I see lots of requests for MC5 and Outfield. Let me get back down to the bottom. Presidents, Oasis, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Presidents, Outfield. Okay, let me do it in the order of the crate. I think, yeah. Okay, this is technically one of the high-end records from the Birmingham collection we never did get to. This is Oasis, Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. Oasis, Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. This is a 2000 UK sealed OG. 2000, Preston 2000 UK OG sealed. Oasis, Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. We need a $130 start. It is sealed from 2000, UK pressing, $130 start, Oasis. That's our next auction. The MC5. I'm starting from the bottom and working my way back up. MC5. It was back in the USA. MC5 back in the USA, right off the bat, it looks like the cover is about a VG. It has some staining and some foxing. It has the original Atlantic inner sleeve. And John don't have any condition notes on the vinyl. And it's really clean, surprisingly. I just see some light superficials. So we're going to call that excellent plus, near mint minus. Looks like an OG SD8247. MC5 is a $50 start. MC5 back in the USA. That's a $50 start. Oasis is a $130 start. 50 and 130. I'll try to keep 2 or 3 things up here to keep everybody interested. By the way, we had Stone Temple Pilots Core black vinyl, which most people, it seems like based on prices, most people prefer the black vinyl version. Stone Temple Pilots Core, this is new in stock on black vinyl, $39.99. Aussie Black Rain, we ordered 50 of these and they allocated us 49. So here's the last one from our allocation because I got this pre-order in fast. Aussie's newest reissue of Black Rain, which has never been released on vinyl before, $39.99. $39.99. I've got several of those left. And then here's a cool Peter Gabriel soundtrack. This is the music from The Last Temptation of Christ, Passion, Peter Gabriel. 2LP half-speed master of Peter Gabriel, Passion. And this is 2LP, this is $39.99. Peter Gabriel, Passion. 2LP half-speed music from The Last Temptation of Christ, a film by Martin Scorsese. That's $39.99. I thought that's really cool. Dakota Wilkie wants a Aussie. Let me put you down for one. Dakota, are you 100% sure you weren't on the pre-order? We had a huge pre-order for this, like 32 of them, 38 of them. But I'll make sure when I'm keying that in, or somebody's keying it in. Okay, we had a couple bids for MC5. Tom Dearlove was in first. Michael Ling, you were second. Tom Dearlove, you were in first. And Michael Ling, you were second. So Tom Dearlove has MC5 for $50. Let's see, Neil Young. Someone asked about the presidents. The presidents of the United States of America, 2. I think technically, I got some crates about to fall over. Give me 1 second. Don't want any rare and expensive vinyl falling over, do we? There we go. This is a 1996 sealed. 1996 sealed Presidents of the United States of America. We need a $130 start for it. So I guess this is technically their second album, yeah. The Presidents of the United States of America 2. This is sealed from 1996, sealed with hop sticker, $130 start. Songs on Presidents. Ladies and Gentlemen, Part 1, Lunatic to Love, Volcano, Mach 5, Twig, Bug City, Bath of Fire, Tiki God, Lip, Froggy, Tube Amplifier, Tube, T-O-O-B, Supermodel, Puffy Little Shoes, Ladies and Gentlemen, Part 2. That is sealed. We need a $130 start for it. Michael Ling is in on, yes, and did you have me on? Yes, Clash, we didn't get them all in, but they ship more today. So if you're not on the first batch, no. So are you saying you wasn't on the Aussie? So I do need to keep you tagged for that Aussie. Michael Ling's at 55 on MC5. Okay, one more flip through this bin before I try to grab some new stuff. We've got Madonna, the Immaculate Collection, 2LP Madonna Greatest Hits, $41.99. Fleetwood Mac Rumors, that is a 2LP, 45 RPM pressed at Palace. I've got about 15 of those left now, 14. The Rolling Stones Let It Bleed, $29.99. Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, the 50th anniversary, all analog. That is $44.99. The newest Black Keys album on black vinyl, $28.99. The Black Keys El Camino 10th anniversary was $49.99. Stone Temple Pilots was $39.99. And Peter Gabriel Passion, music for The Last Temptation of Christ, $39.99. Let me get this box out of here. Preston, the opening bid for Presidents was $130. It was sealed 1996. Let me get another crate of vintage over here. pretty much all the new vinyl that came in today. Let me flip through this thing. I don't know, that's mostly jazz. Let's see what's in this other one. Well, there's some other stuff in here, like John really worked on. Yeah, this is a check. This is a check condition box. This has got all kinds of different stuff in it. Yeah. Okay, I definitely need to put this up for auction. Oh. Here's a bin of vintage we can flip through while doing auction. April, Chad, for the love of God, text me back. Preston, 1:30. Let's see here. Okay, hold on a second. Whoops. All right. Let me find, let's see here. Okay. Wow. All right. I'm in trouble for a couple reasons. One, I closed up my feed. Police, Michael Ling, Paul Brothers, Houdini. I'm glad I still have those up here. Paul Brothers, Houdini. Chad, for the love of God. Freddie King, needs a cookout. Oh, this is awkward. Okay, did I miss anything else? Okay. All right, April, I can't check my phone and do this at the same time, so I'm sorry. I had a typo in a post I just made, and April hates that, okay? I had a typo. I had to go fix it. And also, I had another typo. So, she called a typo. Listen, I was making that post very quickly, and I had some typo. I had two typos. You get it? I misspelled citizenship too. So, no one else texts me about it. Most people text me. They're like, hey, buddy, you got a word misspelled. So, okay. Let me recap everything. Did Preston bid 130 on this? Preston, let me know if you're at 130 on that. Michael Ling, are you at 55 on this? And Oasis, does it have a starting bid yet? 130 if so. Okay, Preston's at 130. I think Michael Ling's at 55. Preston's at 130. It's way too much going on. Let me tag this for Paul Brothers. You know, April, this would be all a lot easier if you would have came here and helped me. And, you know, it's been much easier. I tried to make that, I got to get that posted so the Lions Club could share it. And I typed really fast, and I misspelled citizenship. Well, I misspelled recipient. Yeah, I think it auto-corrected. I probably spelled it correctly, and it probably auto-corrected to receipt. That's probably what happened. Let me go over here to my desktop Facebook and see what it looks like. It's on my personal post. I misspelled receipt, or I put receipt instead of recipient, which it probably auto-corrected. Caroline's at 140 on Presidents. Charles Hans wants a Stone Temple Pilots core. Charles, you've got it. No, that's not true, April. That's not true. I started at 8:30. I asked you for help at 7 o'clock. Stone Temple Pilots. Paul Brothers. One-man shows are fun. Y'all are going to see some entertainment tonight. Do you have any Billy Joe? I have a Billy Joe box set. Did I spell it right? Okay, everybody go check. Everybody go check, make sure I spelled that correctly, okay? Including April. Make sure my post has no typos in it now. Hold on a second. I tagged Paul Brothers. Gosh. April, go away. I can't think. Please go away. Please go away. Charles Hans. Yeah, goodbye, April. Gracious. Every time she shows up, things just go HONTC. Everything just goes to heck. All right, guys. Electric Ladyland. Promotion, not for sale. A white label promo of Electric Ladyland. Electric Ladyland, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Promotion copy, not for sale. We're overall going to grade it a VG copy, and with that, we need a $150 start. $150 start. I'm about to get this show back on track, and when I do, it's going to blow your mind. How am I not keeping this? Good question. This is a white label promo of Jimi Hendrix Electric Ladyland. This thing should bring $800. If not, I'm going to be very disappointed in all of y'all. This is a 2LP, obviously. Electric Ladyland's a 2LP. It's a white label promo. We're going to grade it a VG because one of the discs has a few marks on it. So overall, it's a VG, VG+, Electric Ladyland, $150 start. White label promo. Okay, let's go ahead and sell this to Michael Ling. That's been up for a while. Michael Ling, $55 MC5. If you hadn't bid on that by now, then you were too busy eating your popcorn. Michael Ling, 5.5. 55 for the MC5. Michael Ling. My crate's almost full. I'm going to have to find another empty crate. Okay, now let me go back through the comments, see where we're at on presidents. Preston Rogers. Preston Rogers is at $145 on Presidents of the United States. Preston Rogers is at $145. Quick recap on that. Preston Rogers is at $145 on the Presidents of the United States of America. This is 1996 sealed. Preston Rogers is at $145. That is up for auction. And then the other auction item I'm about to pull is Oasis Standing on the Shoulders of Giants. Oasis Standing on the Shoulders of Giants. This is a 2000 press, sealed. Oasis Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. UK, sealed. And we needed a $130 start for it, Oasis. Caroline is back in at $150 on Presidents. Caroline's back in at $150. We have an extremely rare Jimi Hendrix record up for bid. Let me get caught up first, though. I don't think there was anything before that. Let's see here. 150, 175, 160, 165, 176, 180, 181, 220, 195, 225, 300, 300, 310. Alright, so one more good. We need a thorough examination on this one. This is a Jimi Hendrix Electric Ladyland white label promo. So this disc here, you know, it it has some sleeve scuffs, superficials. This one here looks more like, yeah, I mean, it's a, if y'all bought enough pre-owned vintage records, we would grade this VG Plus, Electric Ladyland, white label promo, VG Plus. And then this disc here, I think it's more of pretty much the same thing. This is up for bid. John Young's at $310. White label, this is side A here. And we've ultrasonically cleaned this, so it's as clean as it's going to get. No reverse in the marks that's on it. But that is, that's a rarity for sure. John Young is the high bidder right now at $310. It has both of the original Reprise inner sleeves. It does have the original Reprise inner sleeves. Okay. Caroline Bell had got back in. Caroline Bell is back in at $150 on Presidents. Preston, you're out. Caroline Bell has Presidents of the United States for $150. If anybody wants to buy Oasis, I'm putting it away. It's now a first come, first serve record. I will do it for $129.99. Oasis, Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. It is now available for $130. $129.99. I hadn't even shown a record in here after this. I hadn't even shown one yet. Ta-da! Alice Coltrane, Huntington Ashram Monastery. Alice Coltrane is a VG Plus, $174.99. VG Plus on the vinyl. Alice Coltrane. Wow. This is pretty cool. Alice Coltrane. I probably should keep something like that. This is a pretty cool record. Alice Coltrane, Huntington Ashram Monastery. That is a VG Plus. That is a VG Plus for $174.99. Jeff McMaster is at $325 on Jimi Hendrix. Preston Rogers is at $160. Preston Rogers at $160. Charles Earland, Intensity. Charles Earland is a VG Plus, $14.99. Charles Earland, Intensity. VG Plus, $14.99 in shrink wrap. Painted Black, The Soulful Strings, a VG copy, $9.99. The Soulful Strings, a VG copy, $9.99. Painted Black. Looks like they're doing 60s covers. Soulful Strings. Jeff is at $325 on Jimi Hendrix. Caroline's back in at $165 on Presidents. And did I miss anything else? Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yeah, okay. Let me get another auction running. We got several Stevie Ray Vaughans in here. We also have some Van Halen promo stuff. Let's do Stevie Ray Vaughan, Couldn't Stand the Weather. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Couldn't Stand the Weather. Wow, this looks nice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. $65 start. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Couldn't Stand the Weather is a $65 start. That's one of the Stevie Ray Vaughans out of this crate. John Barry wants the Soulful Strings. So to John Barry. John Barry. Kenneth Jank is at $65 on Stevie Ray Vaughan. That didn't take long. So high bid on Jimi Hendrix is now $325. High bids of Presidents is $165. Stevie Ray Vaughan, $65. Now $70. Herbie Hancock, Maiden Voyage. Oh my gosh. $299.99. What was the price on the Hot Rocks? It was $36.99, Hector. $36.99. $36.99. Herbie Hancock, Maiden Voyage, Blue Note. This has to be, at this price, this has to be a Blue Note OG. John must have confirmed. Freddie Hubbard, George Coleman, or it's just a really pricey record. I'm not for sure one of the two. VG $299.99. Herbie Hancock, Maiden Voyage. Mono, VG $299.99. Wow. We just bought this jazz collection. I really don't know everything that's in here. I know one thing. There was some good stuff in there, like that right there. Kenneth Jank is at 77 on Stevie Ray Vaughan. Okay, the Hendrix. It's about time to put these on a timer. No one else's beat. Jeff McMaster. Jeff McMaster's at $325. Jimi Hendrix Electric Ladyland. White label promo. It's a VG copy though. If this thing was near mint, $800, or I probably wouldn't sell it. This is a VG copy. Jeff McMaster has it for $325. Promo. This is a rare Hendrix record, being a white label promo. Presidents of the United States of America. Presidents of the United States of America is sealed, and Caroline Bell has this for $165. Going once, going twice. $325 going once, going twice. $165 going once, going twice. Kenneth Jank is at $77 on Stevie Ray Vaughan. The Cape Verdine Blues, the Horace Silver Quintet with J.J. Johnson. This is a VG copy, 1965 mono, $74.99. VG copy, Cape Verdine Blues, Horace Silver Quintet. War, Why Can't We Be Friends? Only $9.99 because it is a VG copy. It's got some like heavy sleeve scuffs on it, like little, looks like that kind of stuff. Shrink wrap, gold record award, hype sticker. Why Can't We Be Friends? War. Is Stevie Ray Vaughan a club? Stevie Ray Vaughan is not a club. No, it's not. This is a US OG, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Paul Brothers was first to war. Paul Brothers. Tom Steyer was next, then Susie Breedlove. Going twice, going 3 times on Hendrix. Going twice, going 3 times on Presidents of the United States of America. Rasan Roland Kirk. Natural Black Inventions. Root Strata. A VG Plus, $19.99. Natural Black Inventions. Root Strata. Roland Kirk. VG Plus, $19.99. Let's go ahead and do a going once, going twice on Stevie Ray Vaughan. We have going once, going twice. Kenneth is at $77. Red Clay, Freddie Hubbard with Joe Henderson, Herbie Hancock, Ron Carter, and Lenny White. VG Plus, $39.99. Billy Underwood wants the Roland Kirk. Sold to Billy Underwood. We're about to sell these auctions and put up a whole new slate, and we have some amazing stuff. Billy Underwood. I came in late. What was the record that had a Motorhead look on it? Chris, that was a box set. It was an unofficial box set that had a Judas Priest, a Black Sabbath, and a Motorhead record. Midnight Blue, Kenny Burrell. Wow. VG Plus, $39.99. This is a 1967. Chris Kirkley's back in on President, or Chris Kirkley's in on Presidents at $170. Kenny Burrell, Midnight Blue. Kenny Burrell, Blue Note, VG Plus, $39.99. Is it all jazz? No, it's not. We have over here, let me read you off some titles. Oasis, Neil Young, Santana, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Buster Poindexter, Van Halen, those are promos. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Stones, REM, Tingling, Mother Circus, Outfield, Britney Spears. We got some good stuff over here we're working on auctioning. So, Dan Sessler, Blue. That is Dan Sessler, Midnight Blue. Dan Sessler. You just got to stick with us tonight because it's just me. We're going to be going through a lot of really cool stuff, but you're going to have to be patient with me. All right, let's go ahead and sell Hendrix. $300. Jeff McMaster has got some absolute grails this week. $325 sold to Jeff McMaster. Hate to see that one go. I know where it's at though. What's the label on that red clay? Green CTI label. Kenneth Jank, you're now going twice. You're now going twice, going 3 times. What's going on here? Everybody was bidding and then everybody just stopped. On Hendrix, it just like it came to a screeching halt. What is going on with this? There you go. All right. And Caroline and Preston, you're both out on this. Chris Kirkley's at 170. Y'all are both out. Chris Kirkley's at 170. If y'all are done bidding, please say out. That's going twice, going 3 times to him. And Kenneth Jank, you're about to buy Stevie Ray Vaughan. What's the label on Alice Coltrane? Impulse. OG Impulse. Okay, so we had Alice Coltrane, Charles Earland, Herbie Hancock, Caroline Bell's Back In on Presidents, Freddie Hubbard, Red Clay, Forest Flower, Charles Lloyd at Monterey. VG copy for $14.99. Forest Flower, Charles Lloyd at Monterey. Let's go ahead and sell Stevie Ray Vaughan to Kenneth Jank for $77. Kenneth Jank. I have poor handwriting when I'm writing fast. $77. Kenneth, that's so to you. Caroline's Back In on Presidents at $172. All right, let's put up 2 new auctions. Let's do this. Man, I hardly ever see this record right here. The Outfield. This is their 2nd album. The Outfield Bangin'. The Outfield Bangin'. It's a gold stamp promo, and it is pristine. Original inner sleeve, gold stamp promo, Outfield Bangin'. We sold Bridges to Babylon. Well, no, that's a Stones album. We sold that other Outfield album later. What was that? Or the last week? I can't remember. Bridges or something. Babylon. Bridges to Babylon? No, that's the Stones, isn't it? I can't remember. This is a $40 start. It's a gold stamp promo. It's pristine. The Outfield Bangin'. The Outfield Bangin'. Somewhere in America, Banging on My Heart, No Surrender, Moving Target, Long Way Home, Playground, Alone With You, Main Attraction, Better Than Nothing, Since You've Been Gone. Voices of Babylon. Thank you. Yeah, that is Outfield. This is a $40 start. Outfield Bangin'. All right. We have Chris Kirkley, 174. Chris Kirkley is at 174. Preston's at 200 on the President's of the United States of America. $40 start on the Outfield. How about we throw up... Ooh, oh my gosh. This is all stuff in the Birmingham collection. I keep forgetting it's back there. This is an REM New Adventures in Hi-Fi. This is a 1996 OG. This is the 1996 OG REM New Adventures in Hi-Fi. 1996 USOG. Pristine copy. This is a $240 start. REM New Adventures in Hi-Fi. This is pristine too. This is a 1996 OG pressing. Caroline Preston's already at 200 on the Presidents. 200 and whatever I just said. $40 start, I believe. REM New Adventures in Hi-Fi. Walt Cruz is at 40 on the Outfield. Preston's at 200. So Outfield has a bid, just showed REM, and Presidents is at 200. The original spinners on Motown, VG Plus 1999 in shrink wrap. VG Plus, Motown, the original spinners. Never have seen that before. Okay, Caroline's out. Let me bring out my handy dandy notebook, which is my timer. And this is going to help me keep track of these a lot better. Preston's at 200 on Presidents of the United States of America. Walt Cruz is at 40 on the Outfield. There's a 2-minute timer for both of them. 2-minute timer. The Four Tops, Nature Planned It. The Four Tops, Nature Planned It is a VG Plus $14.99. The Four Tops, Nature Planned It. VG Plus $14.99. Spirits Known and Unknown, Leon Thomas, VG Plus $29.99 on Flying Dutchman label. Spirits Known and Unknown, Leon Thomas, Flying Dutchman. Okay, so those two are on a timer. The Temptations' Greatest Hits. This is a collection essential. It's only a VG, which means it's only $9.99. The Temptations' Greatest Hits, a VG copy, $9.99. Court and Spark, Joni Mitchell, a VG Plus $14.99 in shrink wrap. VG Plus on the vinyl, Joni Mitchell. Heat, Puchu and the Latin Soul Brothers. This is on the Prestige label. It is a VG Plus $24.99 from 1968. Blue Prestige label. Jeff McMaster, first on the Temptations. Jeff McMaster, first on the Temptations. Jeff McMaster. Jeff McMaster. Wayne, you were second. 30 seconds left on those two auctions in the back. 30 seconds left on those two auctions in the back. Let me check on a few things over here. Okay. The Soul album, Otis Redding. Wow. VG copy, $24.99. Otis Redding. It is a VG, $24.99 on Yellow Volt. Chad, did you ever get those Jodes? No. They're still sitting in a crate in the back. One of them is sealed. We got their first EP sealed. But no, we hadn't. I hate it when this happens. Sleeve. I don't like the inner sleeves that have a punch out because they always get ripped like that. Alright, these two records in the back are sold. Walt Cruz gets banging for $40. Walt Cruz, $40. The Presidents of the United States of America, number 2, goes to Preston Rogers for $200. Preston Rogers, $200. If anybody would like to purchase REM, I think I said, yeah, well, if anybody wants to buy it, it's $244.99. REM, New Adventures in Hi-Fi. We may save this for platinum, next week's platinum night. But this is $244.99, REM. Paul Brothers says he's in on Oasis. Oasis sold to Paul Brothers, $129.99. Paul Brothers. Oh, brother. Sold to Paul Brothers. I have to find me another empty crate. Give me 1 second. This one is officially almost got too much in it, actually. Kind of filled up a full crate of vinyl. Let me take. I have to empty some. Okay. I'm waiting for someone to buy it now, REM. Pet Shop Boys. We're going to do a straight buy it now. First one to claim it. Pet Shop Boys, $34.99. Gold stamp promo, $34.99. Pet Shop Boys, please. Original inner sleeve, $34.99 on the Pet Shop Boys. First come, first serve on that one. Queen, The Works. How often do you see this one? Not often. Gold stamp promo, Queen, The Works. Original inner sleeve, near mint vinyl, Queen, The Works. $60 start. Queen, The Works, gold stamp promo. That's a $60 start on Queen. Pet Shop Boys is sold to Chris Kirkley. Chris Kirkley. Is anybody still interested in knowing the deal on the Chris Kirkley? Is anybody still interested on the Pearl Jam bundle? I still got some Pearl Jam bundles. Let me show those right now before everybody else falls asleep on me. I'm also about to go grab me a Monster. I thought we had taken too many names, but actually we have some left over. This is like this weekend. It's for this weekend only. If you wasn't on that list, right now's the time. This is buy one, get one free. Pearl Jam rearview mirror. I thought I did too. I've still got about 20 sets. I told y'all we had a lot. I ordered a ton of these, thinking it would be a much better release, and it kind of disappointed me when I found out Walmart. When Walmart got in the game on this, it killed all the indie stores. So it really hurt us. So let me write down these names. It's essentially $59.99. It's Pearl Jam rearview mirror volume 1 and volume 2. And even if you got one deal, you may want another bundle. Pearl Jam rearview mirror volume 1, volume 2, $59.99. Okay, so at this point I'm just trying to get rid of them. I'm going to write down, this is for Pearl Jam, $59.99 bundle. I have Mike Massey. I have Doug White at 66 on Queen. Tom Steyer. Daryl Jenkins. Calvin Ward, if he's not already in. I'm going to put an asterisk next to your name. Michael Potts and John Miller. Yeah, if you missed this last night, this was like a buy one, get one free. Essentially $60 off. $60 off, John Miller. So, Pearl Jam rearview mirror. This is the greatest hits of Pearl Jam. This is like the heavier stuff. Volume 2 is like the lighter stuff, the more the acoustic stuff they did. 1991 to 2003. It's both volumes for $59.99. Both of them for $59.99. That is a heck of a deal. I mean, you need to get one of those. I got Brandon Lack. I've got Mike Massey, Tom Steyer, Dale Jenkins, Calvin Ward, Michael Potts, John Miller, and Brandon Lack from tonight. Is there more? Sean Crupper. Possibly. I missed you, Jeff McMaster. I did. Jeff McMaster. Let me go over here and count how many's left. Give me 1 second. Let me see how many I've got. That's one I'm putting in the crate. Sets, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then, no, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I've got 11 sets. And then I'm going to have one stray. I'm going to have one stray volume 1, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm getting very close. I'm getting very close. So I got maybe a couple left. The other was the Toolbox sets. Tool, Fear, Inoculum are only $125 now. $50 off on those. $50 off. Okay, Queen, Calvin Ward is at $70 on Queen. That is a gold stamp promo of Queen, The Works. John Burlingame on a Pearl Jam bundle. John Burlingame. $59.99 PJ. There may be one there may be one or two more left. No one bought Otis Redding? Rainbow, Straight Between the Eyes. Rainbow's a VG Plus $19.99. Calvin's at 70 on Queen, 2-minute timer. Calvin's at 70 on Queen, 2-minute warning on Queen. Let's see what else we got over here. Oh my gosh. Van Halen, Dreams. Hold on a second. This is a promo copy. Van Halen Dreams, 33 RPM, 12-inch single, promo copy, not for sale. This is a $35 start. Dreams, promo copy, not for sale. LP version, side 2 is the edit, 424, and then the full album version is 454. $35 start on Van Halen Dreams, 12-inch promo single. Calvin Ward's at 35. Carlos Pearl Jam bundles are $59.99. They're half off. They are half off. Let's put up another Stevie Ray Vaughan. There's another Queen I'm about to show it in a second. Stevie Ray Vaughan. This one is one of the more difficult ones to get. In Step. This is a pristine copy of Stevie Ray Vaughan's In Step. Pristine copy. It is not a club. This is a USOG. It has a light crease up here in the corner, but the cover other than that is really, really nice. This one is a $75 start. One night we had an auction war over this album that went on for like an hour. Stevie Ray Vaughan In Step. This one's a $75 start. Much more difficult to get than the other ones we usually have. Carlos wants a Pearl Jam bundle. Carlos, that might be the last one I have. I'm going to write your name right here. Carlos. Right. And I won't be able to go very late tonight because as much time as it takes to do this show live, it takes about that much time to tag all this stuff properly and get it keyed in. So I'm probably, what time is it, 10? I may can go to 11 right here, which is great because we have a lot more to show you. Calvin's at 35, and Queen is sold to Calvin. This Queen here is sold to Calvin for $70. Queen the Works. Calvin Ward. But there's some great records left over here in this crate, so it wasn't going to be live and me show you a bunch of junk. This is like Birmingham collection stuff that we hadn't got to yet. Calvin Ward, $70 on that. Stevie Ray Vaughan's at 75 with Tom, and then the Otis Redding. The Otis Redding, I can't believe it's still here. What happened to it? The Soul album. It's a VG copy. It is VG, but it is a yellow label Volt, and it is $24.99. $24.99. When do I sleep? I usually sleep between 10 and 1. Sometimes 10 to 2, or sometimes 9 to 2. Around that time. That's when I sleep. I have Red Hot Chili Peppers Greatest Hits, and I have Red Hot Chili Peppers Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Queen the Game is a VG copy for $16.99. $16.99. Queen the Game. Queen the Game. Okay, Stevie Ray Vaughan, we're putting both of these on the timer. We have excuse me. Tom Dearlove is at 75 on Stevie Ray Vaughan. Calvin's at 35. Calvin's at 35 on Van Halen. So one more time. We have Stevie Ray Vaughan In Step, $75 bid with Tom Dearlove, near mint copy. And then we have a Van Halen Dreams, 12-inch white label promo, 1986. Calvin Ward has that for 35. 2-minute warning on both of those. This game right here is sold to Jeff Bergman. Jeff Bergman, you were first, then David, and then Bobby. Jeff Bergman on the game. Let me go grab me an energy drink. Speaking of when do I sleep, I'm going to go grab me an energy drink. I got a wireless mic, so I can walk 50 yards away from the camera. I was on a weird schedule today. I slept pretty late, and I had to get up and get ready for this graduation. And so I just ate for the first time about a couple hours ago today, and I haven't had time to drink a Monster. So stereo on Otis Redding. Stereo on Otis Redding. 45 seconds left on these back two auctions. Bobby's biggest hits. Bobby Rydell. Where's Marco and where's Rydell Martin? VG Plus, $9.99. This is on Cameo. Rydell's biggest hits. That's a VG Plus, $9.99. We also have Hang On Sloopy. Wow, this is cool. Hang On Sloopy, Hang On by the McCoys. OG album on the Bang label. VG Plus, $24.99. If no one buys this, I'm keeping it. Hang On Sloopy by the McCoys. VG Plus, $24.99. Don't see stuff like that too often. 8 seconds left on the auction, so I'm going to be watching the clock as I take a drink of Monster. And auctions are sold. This portion is brought to you by Monster Energy Drink. One more hit. Sorry y'all have to hear that. Okay. Van Halen. It's sold to Calvin Ward for $35. Calvin Ward, $35. Stevie Ray Vaughan is sold to Tom Dearlove for $75. There it is. Tom Dearlove gets Stevie Ray Vaughan for $75. Tom Dearlove, I love you. Tom Dearlove, $75. One and only bid. That's about what we'd sticker that thing, so that's about right. I had one of those one night bring about $175. Brandon Sanders gets Sloopy. Oh, dang it. Anybody but him. Brandon Sanders. Brandon, I might give that a listen because I've never heard any of their other stuff except that. Paul Brothers, you were second. Joshua Pepper wants to Otis Redding. 123. Yep, we got a lot of viewers. Thank y'all. Thanks for... This is just a one-on-one show. Me, Chad Williams, and y'all. And we have an entire slate of auctions to put up. Joshua Pepper, you get that. Thank you. Can't go wrong with Otis Redding, OGs. Alright, well, Psychedelic Furs earlier went over extremely well, so let's do another one. This is the Psychedelic Furs, $35 start. Near Mint, is this their self-titled album? No. Mirror Moves. Mirror Moves. Psychedelic Furs, 1984, US, $35 start. $35 start. Psychedelic Furs, Mirror Moves. That's one of our next auctions. I think this thing here is pretty pricey, yeah. This is a 90s record from the Birmingham collection. This is Rod Stewart Unplugged. Rod Stewart Unplugged. 1993. This was pressed in German. German pressing of Rod Stewart Unplugged. This is $120 start. Stay with me. Wow, I really want to listen to this. Rod Stewart Unplugged and Seated. I bet that was hard for him to sit still. I watched some of these unplugs, you know, and you can just tell they're like, is it Stone Temple Pilots? I mean, it's like the guys, it's like he's ready just to stand up. You know, it's like Rod Stewart. He can't stand still. It's like they have to time down and do these unplugged. This is $120 start. Rod Stewart Unplugged and Seated. 1993, German pressing. Well, here's one we don't see too often. Supertramp, Incredibly Stamped. Yeah, that's, I don't know if, well, it's some nudity. That's all I can tell you. Supertramp, it looks like it has the original A&M sleeve. This is a $30 start. Supertramp, Incredibly Stamped. Supertramp, Incredibly Stamped. $30 start. I can't leave that on the screen too long. Maybe kids looking, or Facebook might flag us. Jeff's at 40 on the Psychedelic Furs. Aerosmith Rocks, VG Plus $17.99. Aerosmith Rocks is a VG Plus $17.99. Sean's at 30 on Supertramp. Steve Miller Band's Greatest Hits, a VG copy for $14.99. Steve Miller Band's Greatest Hits. This has got one of those sleeves that don't turn the right way. Steve Miller Band. Aerosmith, Steve Miller Band. They were kind of popular in the 70s. Traffic, Mr. Fantasy, very cool. VG Plus, $19.99. Traffic, Mr. Fantasy, VG Plus, $19.99. Chrissy wants Steve Miller Band. This is sold to Chrissy Cole Clark. Chrissy Clark. Chrissy Clark. Tanner still hadn't tried to call me back yet. I FaceTimed him twice, texted him. He's somewhere and he's asleep. I tell somebody if they're going to come work for me, I'm like, listen, if you're going to come for work for me, you're going to get you're going to have a full plate all the time. You can ask Doug if Doug's still watching. You're going to have a full plate all the time. Now, Tanner is not supposed to technically be working right now, but I expect him to kind of be on call. Doug, unfortunately, is like, how thankful I'm not on call. But, Doug's probably chilled back, relaxing too. It's the weekend, right? Traffic. Steve Miller is essential. No one's claimed Traffic yet? Okay. Let me see. Supertramp is at $35 with Jeff Bergman. Psychedelic Furs is at $40. Psychedelic Furs is at $40 with Jeff Whitney. Does anybody want Rod Stewart? Rod is I'll sell it right now. First come, first serve. $119.99. It is a beautiful copy. It's a straight up buy it now. If anybody wants it, first come, first serve on Rob. $119.99. It's up here. Oh yeah, somebody made an offer on REM. I think it was Mike Massey. REM, New Adventures in Hi-Fi. Mike, I'm pretty firm right now at $244 since I really hadn't promoted this record. But if you can get closer to $244, Mike, I will sell it to you. But this record has never been promoted. Y'all that are watching tonight are the first that's ever seen it. Hadn't been on Facebook or anything. So Jeff McMaster wants Rod Stewart. Good pickup there. Jeff, do you care? I got a lot of stuff to listen to. I was going to try to listen to a lot of records this weekend before these things start getting shipped out. But unfortunately, I'm going to a concert tomorrow, and it'll be Sunday night before I'm down here. So Rod Stewart is sold to Jeff McMaster. Another Grail. Me and Jeff like a lot of the same records too, as do y'all. Of course, y'all know I just don't sell stuff that I like, or I wouldn't have, Nicki Minaj records over here. But some people I can tell buy almost the exact same stuff I would. Paul Brothers is at $40. Who are you going to see? Tomorrow night, I'm going to see Paul McCartney in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We're eating breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning, 6-hour drive, and then we're staying the night in North Carolina. Paul McCartney. Mostly, Tanner and Seth had to see a Beatle. I mean, they hadn't seen him before. I'm like, guys, y'all, listen. Y'all don't understand. This is a Beatle. You've got to go see him. Paul Brothers is at $46 on Supertramp. I'm going to put Psychedelic Furs on a timer. We have Jeff Whitney. Jeff Whitney, you have Psychedelic Furs at $40. There's a 2-minute timer. Psychedelic Furs, Jeff Whitney. And Supertramp is at $46 with Paul Brothers. But, I tell people, I'm like, imagine everything Paul McCartney has done in his life. He's traveled, just everything, everywhere he's been, done. It's just unbelievable. So, Neil Young and Crazy Horse, Long Walk Home. Check this out. This is a 1987 promo Neil Young 12-inch single. Promotional copy, not for sale. Neil Young, Crazy Horse, Long Walk Home, 1987. $20 start on that. Neil Young and Crazy Horse is a $20 start. Long Walk Home, promo copy, Neil Young, $20 start. Traffic, yeah, 3-hour show. He's doing, I think, 37 songs. Of course, that counts all the Abbey Road stuff, you know, like he does the melody at the end, which those all count as individual songs, but still, a lot of music. The Birds, the Bees, and the Monkees, a VG Plus, $19.99. I seen them in 2012. I was a sophomore in high school. I really don't, I remember it, but y'all know how concerts are. You remember it, but it's not like you remember every moment you was there in it. So, and I had really bad seats. I think we're 20 rows, center floor. It's going to be awesome. Joe Turner, Big Joe is Here on Atlantic, VG Plus, $29.99. All right, so Psychedelic Furs is about to be sold. Supertramp, let's go ahead and be tagging it. Psychedelic Furs is Jeff Whitney, right? Jeff Whitney. Where are you at, Jeff? Jeff Whitney, $40. Jeff Whitney, $40. Okay, now we got Neil Young and Supertramp on a 2-minute timer. I got Susie at 20, and I got Paul at 46 on Supertramp. 46 on Supertramp, $20 on Neil Young. Those both have bids. They're on the clock. Let's do another Van Halen. Check this one out. Van Halen, I'll Wait and Drop Dead Legs. Promotional copy, not for sale. Warner Brothers. This is a... I'll start this one for $25. Van Halen, 1984 promo. I'll Wait and Drop Dead Legs. Promo copy, 12-inch single. $25 start on that. Very cool. These albums back here have a minute left. Uh-oh. What is this? Yes Solos LP sampler. Wow. Oh. Okay, we're going to have to put this up for auction because I didn't know this was in here. This is pretty cool. I'm about to... the price of this may have just like tripled. It's a Yes solo. It's like, you know, John Anderson. It's all their solo stuff. It's like a sampler. I'm going to ignore the sticker on the back and say we need a $50 start for this. And it's an EX, but I had no idea this was in here. EX condition, Yes solo samplers. My Yes collection, I have almost, counting solo albums of Yes members, I have almost 100 Yes albums. Yes albums, Japanese pressing, solo artist. I've never seen this before. And Brady is going to buy it. Dadgummit. That's okay. Hopefully Brady will enjoy it as much as I would have. All right, let's tag these two records down back here. Neil Young is sold. Those two are gone. What have I done with my pen? Susie Breedlove. Let me get back down to the bottom of the feed. Susie Breedlove. Susie Breedlove is sold to Neil Young's, and that is $20. Axel, we've already sold some 90s stuff tonight. I think it's pretty rare. I've never seen one before. I've only had a billion LPs. I've never had one. Supertramp is sold to Paul Brothers. Paul Brothers. And that is what was that? 40. Where are you, Paul? $46. I've never seen that Yes before. Y'all may have been, well, I know y'all have been collecting stuff longer than I have. Probably 2 of my lifetimes, but I've never seen one. Brady has it for $50. I priced it where maybe no one would bid on it, but Brady wants it probably just as much as I do. And then Van Halen, we have Van Halen at Van Halen is at $35 with Calvin Ward. Calvin Ward is at what Where is Calvin at? $35 on Van Halen. I'm going to put both of those on timers. Calvin is at 35 and Brady's at 50. Bobby's at 36. So this is just for Brady Bell's Yes 2 minute. Yes Solo Samplers came out on their 1976 as 2 songs major solo album. Didn't know that. It's the first time I've ever seen one of those. Y'all see how many records we buy and sell? I say that a lot. I'm like, I never seen it before. Texas Flood. Let's put this up for auction. It's a VG copy. A VG copy of Texas Flood. I'll do this one for a $40 start. Has some superficials on it. Texas Flood, $40 start on that. SRV, it is a club pressing, Columbia House. Texas Flood, VG copy, $40 start. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Texas Flood. Van Halen is at $40, and there's 1 minute left on the Yes sampler. T-Rex, we'll do a straight buy now on this. T-Rex is a VG Plus, $29.99. T-Rex, the slider, VG Plus, $29.99. Two Live Crew, as nasty as they want to be. Let's put this up for auction, because the other night there was a lot of people wanting Two Live Crew. VG Plus copy, $50 start on that. Two Live Crew, as nasty as they want to be. 2 LP, $50 start on that. So, a lot on the table right now. I've got Yes is about to be sold to Brady for $50. Brady Bell, $50. Yes solos. We have next Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm looking for a $40 start. It's a VG copy of Texas Flood. Van Halen is now on the clock. Calvin Ward has Van Halen for $40. Van Halen's on the clock with Calvin. Two Live Crew has multiple bids. Jeff Bourbon's at $65. Is this the edited version? I have no idea. Tell me how I can identify it, and I'll help you out. Jeff is at 65 on that one. To Live and Die in L.A., Wang Chung soundtrack. VG Plus, $14.99. 38 Special is a VG Plus, $17.99. Fearless Frank Foster on Prestige. VG copy, $34.99. Marvin Gaye, Trouble Man. That's an original soundtrack. Marvin Gaye, VG Plus, $29.99. Paul Brothers, T-Rex. I saw your T earlier. I didn't know if that's sold to Paul Brothers. 55 seconds left on Van Halen. Paul Brothers. The Jazz Crusaders, recorded live at Newport and Pacific Jazz. That is a VG copy for $14.99. George Somers wants the Trouble Man soundtrack. "20 seconds left on the Van Halen. That's a Marvin Gaye I didn't have in my collection. And now I don't have one at all. Not even in my retail collection. This store is considered a retail collection. But everything, you can buy it. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles Greatest Hits Volume 2 in shrink wrap, VG vinyl, $9.99. Time is up on Van Halen. That is sold to Calvin. There's some great records still left in this bin. I'm about to recap it. Calvin Ward gets Von Holland for $40. I got another one in here I'm about to put up. And then let's get caught up. Let's see here. Warning, explicit language contained. So yeah, I don't think this is an edited copy. Yeah, this isn't edited. And current bid on this is $65 with Jeff Bergman. Here's the official timer. There's the timer. 2 minutes. Jeff Bergman has that for $65. If anybody wants to buy Stevie Ray Vaughan, it can be bought right now for $39.99. It's a VG copy. Hubert Law's Afro Classic, VG copy, $14.99. Afro Classic Hubert Law's VG copy, CTI, $14.99. Zach is at 66 on 2 Live Crew. Jeff is at 70. All right, let me put up a couple auctions before I do a recap. Next auction, let's do another Van Halen. I think this is one of the neatest ones we have left. It's a Van Halen, and the Cradle Will Rock, Oh Pretty Woman, 12-inch single. This is a UK version. Jeff Whitney, Stevie Ray Vaughan is $39.99. It is a VG club pressing. UK, this is not a promo. And it is a $30 start. $30 start. Van Halen. Parental advisory sticker. I do not see a parental advisory sticker. I just see a warning, explicit language contained. I don't see a parental advisory sticker. This says warning, explicit language contained. I mean, like I said, is there any other... I mean, like it says, get the F blank blank, or get the F period K out of my house. So, I don't know if it would be, is it supposed to actually have F-U-C-K there? I ain't bull blank shin. So, I don't know. These hip-hop records have a lot of variations. I've learned that for sure. Bill Fratsky's at $30 on Van Halen. And Calvin Ward's at $32. So there's 2 auctions up. We've got a Van Halen. We got a 2 Live Crew. Here's an REM that is sealed. It's a 4-track 1997 REM EP. REM Electrolyte. REM Electrolyte. This is a 1997 sealed REM. It's a 4-track EP. Electrolyte, The Wake Up Bomb, Binky, The Doormat, and King of Comedy. Do you have this in your REM collection? If you don't, you can buy it right now. It's a $40 start. It is sealed. REM Electrolyte, sealed, with a also available on compact disc and maxi single. But it looks like a 4-track EP, Electrolyte. Sealed, 1997. Jeff Bergman is at $90 on 2 Live Crew. Bill's out on Van Halen. Calvin's at $32. So, I'll go over those in 1 second. Let me start from the back of this crate. I have some awesome records in here. Alice Coltrane, Huntington Ashram Monastery. If you hadn't heard already, we picked up a couple of really cool collections of jazz records this week. This is Alice Coltrane, Huntington Ashram Monastery. And it's on Impulse. It is a VG Plus $174.99, 1969. Alice Coltrane. Charles Earland, Intensity. Charles Earland is a VG Plus $14.99. Charles Earland, Intensity, VG Plus $14.99. Herbie Hancock, Maiden Voyage. Herbie Hancock is a VG copy, $299.99. Blue Note, it is VG. Herbie Hancock, Maiden Voyage. Jeff McMaster wants Coltrane. Man, this is some great stuff leaving my retail collection. I hadn't even got this stuff, like, I hadn't even told the public where he even got this stuff. Like I told y'all, as a record store owner and me trying to promote ourselves on social media, we get these amazing records in and we sell them before I even get to tell people we've got them. It's like they're gone as I'm buying these things. I already know they're sold, but I'm like, Man. You're processing these records like they're Fleetwood Mac. No, I've been selling some, George. I've sold about half this crate. I've sold about half this crate. So, okay. No one has bid on REM, a sealed REM from 1997. Wake up. Van Halen is. Let's put these on a timer. Van Halen is at $32 with Calvin Ward. Calvin Ward is at $32 and 2 live crew. The last bid I seen was Jeff Bergman's at $90. Jeff Bergman's at $90. 2-minute warning on that. I'm going to leave those 3 back there. Herbie Hancock. The Cape Verdine Blues Horace Silver Quintet is a VG 74.99 1965 mono. Red Clay Freddie Hubbard. VG Plus $39.99. Freddie Hubbard, VG Plus $39.99. Forest Flower Charles Lloyd at Monterey. Forest Flower Charles Lloyd at Monterey. A VG. This is actually a Atlantic gatefold. Atlantic gatefold. The original Spinners on Motown. VG Plus $19.99. The Four Tops Nature Planned It. VG Plus $14.99. Spirits Known and Unknown Leon Thomas Flying Dutchman label. VG Plus $29.99. VG Plus $29.99 Flying Dutchman label. Court and Spark Joni Mitchell with my favorite Joni Mitchell song, Help Me. VG Plus $14.99. VG Plus $14.99. Heat Pucho and the Latin Soul Brothers. VG Plus $24.99 1968. Rainbow Straight Between the Eyes. VG Plus $19.99. Bobby's Biggest Hits. Bobby Rydell. VG Plus $9.99. Aerosmith Rocks. VG Plus $17.99. Okay, good time to be asking about the REM because I'm going to sell these. Jeff Bergman gets the 2 live crew. Jeff Bergman, $90. And Calvin Ward gets Van Halen for $32. Calvin Ward. And yes, I am by myself tonight. Not a problem at all. It doesn't take too much to tag these. It's just getting them keyed and sorted because this is the last sale of the week before you get your invoices and before you can come pick up on Monday. So I have to retag all these, key them in, and then get them in alphabetical order after I end the show tonight. The REM is called REM Electrolight. It is a sealed 1997 4-track EP. $40 start. REM Electrolight. Sealed. $40. I think the Supernatural, yeah, this is pretty pricey. I'll show that in just a second. Santana. Let's do, what was in the back of this bin? Here's another Queen. Here's another Queen we don't get too often. This is a 1989 pressing of Queen the Miracle. Is it US? It looks US. It looks like an OG US. Queen the Miracle. This we need a $70 start for. This is a Queen record that even the reissues are $51.99 because they're UK half-speed masters. Boy, if I could sing like him, I would not be having a live Facebook record sale right now. I'd be somewhere singing. Unbelievable. Queen the Miracle is $70. Or I may be having a live Facebook sale and singing. I would sing the Queen songs to you. And then there'd be a lot of people tune in. That is a wild cover. Walt Cruz is in on REM. $70 on Queen. Where's Calvin Ward at? He's bought every he's bought every Queen record we've shown. So here's what's left over here I've been picking stuff out of. Santana, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Buster Poindexter, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Stones, The Tingling Mother Circus, Britney Spears, Larry Williams, Reba, The Rolling Stones, Nielsen. Oh, here's another Psychedelic Furs. Let's do this. Another Psychedelic Furs, another $35 start. This is the Psychedelic Furs self-titled. 1980 near mint pressing, Psychedelic Furs. That's the last one in the bin. $35 start on that. And Walt, I'm going to put you on a 60-second timer on REM, and then I'm selling it to you, unless somebody else bids. Santana Supernatural. I think this is a 1999 180-gram audiophile special edition. The worldwide phenomenon, 13 million copies sold, including album of the year. This is a $200 start. $200 start on it. 1999. Psychedelic Furs is a $35 start. Queen is a $70 start. And REM is got 20 seconds left, and I'm selling it to Walt Cruz. Traffic, Mr. Fantasy was a VG Plus $19.99. The Birds, the Bees, the Monkeys was a VG Plus $19.99. Joe Turner, Big Joe is here, VG Plus $29.99. To Live and Die in LA soundtrack, VG Plus $14.99. 38 Special, VG Plus $17.99. Fearless Frank Foster. Fearless Frank Foster is a VG copy, $34.99. And the Jazz Crusaders. The Jazz Crusaders is a VG $14.99. Smokey Robinson The Miracles Greatest Hits Volume 2 is a VG $9.99. Stevie Ray Vaughan, VG $39.99. And Hubert Laws was a VG $14.99. David Cox wants 38 Special. Okay, REM is sold, and Bobby's at 40 on Psychedelic Furs. Chris Farrar wants To Live and Die in LA. 38 Special is David Cox. All right. REM is Walt Cruz for 40. That's surprising. 1997 sealed. Seems like a great deal. And Chris Ferrara gets the Live and Die in LA. Chris Ferrara. I got a couple questions here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull these. If anybody wants to buy Queen, it's $69.99. 1989 OG press. It's available to purchase right now. I'm putting it up here with the other. Also, here's the other REM. If you missed this one earlier, New Adventures in Hi-Fi. It was a 1996 OG, $244.99. REM and Queen, that's the only two things that haven't got bids tonight. Bobby's at 40 on the Psychedelic Furs. Bobby Harmon's at $40. It's a near mint 1980 pressing Psychedelic Furs. I'm going to put that on a timer for Bobby. There's a 2-minute warning. All right. Next up over here is Santana. If anybody wants to buy this, Kevin, it's I will sell it for $199.99. Santana Supernatural, $199.99. It is a 1999 or 2000 OG. It's the audiophile copy. Very, very nice. All right. And Psychedelic Furs, Bobby, you've got that at 40 minutes and 30 seconds left. Let's do the Nielsen. I never have seen this one before. Harry Nielsen. This one is called Orange Label OG Pandemonium Shadow Show. $30 start. Nielsen Pandemonium Shadow Show. LSP 3874. This is a U.S. Orange Label. Well, 1967. I guess that's OG. 67. Shouldn't that be should be a black. I don't know. I don't know when that transitioned over. That would be pretty close. Orange Label, though. That's all I can tell you. $30 start. $30 start on that one. 45 seconds left on the Psychedelic Furs. And I've got a copy of the Rolling Stone Steel Wheels, which is a 1989 press. And this is Actually, here's what I'm going to do. There's not much more left in this crate I'm going to auction. So I'm about to shift it over and do the rest of these on a buy it now. So let me move this crate. Let me move this crate, and then I'm going to put up another, what's left in this other one, and it's all going to be straight up buy it nows, which there's some great records in here. But we've got about 30 minutes left in tonight's show, and I got a lot more to get to. So I will be putting up more auctions, but not out of this crate. I think I've auctioned everything I want to auction over here. Bobby Harmon, $40 on Psychedelic Furs. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm putting Nielsen. I'm going to put Nielsen back in here. If anybody wants it, it's $29.99. Harry Nielsen. The rest of these are straight buy it nows. Let me go grab these other records I was going to auction. Right here's one. This is the Rolling Stones. We're going to start doing some $1 start now. So I hope y'all are ready to bid. And I hope I'm ready to keep up. The Rolling Stones, Sucking in the 70s. The Rolling Stones, Sucking in the 70s. This is a $1 start. It's a compilation from the Stones, 1981. Manish Boy, When the Whip Comes Down, If I Was a Dancer, Crazy Mama, Beast of Burden, Shattered, Everything Is Turning to Gold, Hot Stuff, Time Waits for No One, and Full to Cry. Kind of like a 70s compilation from the Stones, Sucking in the 70s. $1 start. $1 start on the Rolling Stones. Traffic. So the rest of this stuff in here is going to be $1. Is going to be straight up buy it nows, and then I'm going to be putting up some other $1 start stuff. Traffic is $24.99 on the road. Traffic $24.99. I'm going to offer these all together. I've got 3 volumes. They are $14.99 each. I've got Cruisin' 61, Cruisin' 59, and Cruisin' 57. So 57, 59, and 61. These are compilations. $14.99. $14.99. Rolling Stones, 15, 5, 20, and 5. Gabor Szabo, More Sorcery. That is a 1967 impulse pressing, $49.99. Randy Davis is at 30 on the Stones. The Steel Wheels, David, since I've already shown it, it is $49.99. Steel Wheels is going to be $49.99 if you want it. If you don't want it, anybody else. Steel Wheels. A little bit tougher Stones album to get. This is a pristine copy. Original inner sleeve, of course. $49.99. David's, unless anybody else, and then if anybody else wants it. Susie's at 30. Randy's at 30 on the Stones. Let me go grab a couple other options. I want to keep 3 going at once. Alright, let me put these away. Okay, David Cordell wants this. Randy, your Stones is on a 2-minute timer. Your Stones is on a 2-minute timer. You've got that for 30. Street Walking Blues. Street Walking Blues, $24.99. Memphis Meanie, Maggie Jones, Virginia Liston, Lil Johnson, Sam Third, Billy Pierce, C. Williams, Lucille Bogan, Irene Shrugs, Clara Smith, and others on the Stash label. $24.99. Street Walking Blues, $24.99. Gunsmoke's Festus sings and talks about Dodge City and stuff. $14.99. Festus. Lisa Montgomery takes the blues. 1 minute left on the Stones, Sucking in the 70s. Then I'm putting 3 auctions up. Montgomery. Lisa's on. Uh-oh. She probably buy Festus too. What was the condition of the Supernatural? It was near me. Oh, Kevin, it's pristine. It is a 9.8. It's a 9.8. She does buy Gunsmoke. Lisa, I know what people are looking for. Lisa also gets Vestas. Jeannie Pinnell, you're second. Jeannie, send me a if you're going to watch my feed, whenever I end, send, hey, this is a t-shirt reminder. And I will reply to you tonight, because as soon as I'm done, I'm going to sit over here, probably go and get some food, come back, sit behind the desk, and do a couple correspondence with people before it gets way too late, before I start working on all these records. This is sold to Randy Davis for $30. Randy Davis. And Kevin wants Supernatural. Kevin, that is a top copy. Have you bought Kevin Squires? You've bought from us before, haven't you? So I think you know what to do. I'm pretty sure I recognize your name. You're getting a great record here. I mean, it's pristine. That is from the Birmingham collection. Gosh, we got to go down there and get the rest of that stuff next week. First time buyer. Okay. I thought we have a lot of Kevins, but I didn't think we had a Kevin Squires. Kevin, thank you, and welcome to Coletco Live. This is an unorthodox show. There's usually 3 or 4 other people here helping me. But here's the instructions. Please message our page, Coletco. Send a message. This is our last sale of the night, or the last sale of the week. Normally we would be having a sale tomorrow night. I'm going to a concert. I have to have some me time every once in a while. However, message our page and say I'm a first-time buyer. We need your email address and your mailing address. And you'll get an invoice on Monday. $7 shipping. You'll get an invoice. So you can buy more tonight, and we can combine it with your order. Nat King Cole Ramblin' Rose, $9.99. No condition notes on that. All right, let's get some 3 $1 start auctions going. Y'all will determine what you want to pay for it. First record is a Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Say what? A Fleetwood Mac Rumors OG for a $1 start. And this is pristine. If you don't want any of the new stuff, if you don't like new stuff, you want the real deal, this is the real deal. They only pressed 27 billion of these. And it is still selling to this day, because it's one of the greatest albums of all time. Even though a lot of people have heard it over and over and over, you still want to listen to it again. Fleetwood Mac Rumors. That is a US OG. It is really clean. So this thing is kind of weird. I think it came with it has an insert sleeve. That insert I just showed with the lyrics. Usually when I look down in them, the record is stuck between that, which is not a proper inner sleeve. So usually we have to put it in a brand new inner sleeve for you, which we've done. But that's Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Also, Nat King Cole. Where do you find food? Cookout. I'm going to go eat some very unhealthy cookout as soon as this is over. Pam Dickens on Nat King Cole. Pam Dickens. You got Nat. Fleetwood Mac is 155 110 7 12 10 12. And by the way, we sell the heck out of Fleetwood Mac Rumors all day, 35, 40 bucks. So just kind of give y'all an idea of what that thing usually trades for. Clean, nice copies of Fleetwood Mac Rumors. I mean, reissues are $35. 2 LPs are $60. The OGs, nice. They're $35 and $40 records. Just if you're wondering what I should pay for this, we can get $35 and $40 all day long for them. For some reason, that one just was over here in a crate that hadn't sold. It was probably a night when we had so much stuff, it was just overwhelming. Eric Clapton, Behind the Sun. Eric Clapton, Behind the Sun is a $1 start. It's in shrink wrap. Shrink wrap with hype sticker featuring the hit Forever Man. Original price tag. This is a near mint pressing of Eric Clapton, gatefold. It's in shrink wrap, so you can't see the gatefold unless you open it. But it's on that Duck Records label. And it's a $1 start. Derek Vaughan is at 21 on Fleetwood Mac. Wayne Heat's at 25. Eric Clapton is a $1 start. Excuse me. Here's another crazy record I can't believe we hadn't sold. It's now up for a $1 start. This is the Eagles. Now, I know it's not a first press because the first press are kind of like, they're not a gatefold. I think they open, well, gate. I guess if you turned it that way, it's a gate. But this is the Eagles' first album. It does have an inner sleeve with it, and it is absolutely beautiful. But I don't think it's a first press. But it's still, the dead wax says Smith and Graham Inc. SD 504 BSP. Still probably pressed in the late 70s. I mean, this was another platinum album, multi-platinum, I'm assuming. Eagles self-titled. So, we got two E's. So if you want to bid on the Eagles, put EG. EG for the Eagles. Yeah, they fold it out in the poster. That's right. First press, folded out into a poster. Put EG, or you can spell it. It might be easier to spell it all out for me, since we got it Eric Clapton, another E, and the Eagles. And we got 3 records up for bid now. Let's go through the rest of this crate while y'all are working on that. So it looks like Eric Clapton's at 15. It looks like the Eagles is at 10. And it looks like Fleetwood Mac is at 25. Just a couple warnings there before I check them again here in a minute. The Best of Slim Harpo. The Best of Slim Harpo, the original King Bee on Rhino. Rhino's a reissue label. That is $19.99. The Best of Slim Harpo. Some Things Don't Come Easy. England Dan and John Ford Coley. That is $9.99. Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation. Man, we might need to auction this thing. Let's wait on that one. Because the last time I showed one of those, there was like... Big Brother and the Holding Company. Big Brother and the Holding Company is $34.99. Big Brother and the Holding Company. Let's auction Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation 1814 or 1814. I'm not for sure the connotation of that, or the whatever term, pronunciation, dictation, connotation. Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation, $45 start, $19.89. Beautiful. I've never had one of these. I think it's the first time we've ever offered this record for sale. Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation, $45 start on that. We now have 4 auctions going on. It's going to take me a while to keep up with this. The Best of Sister Rosetta Tharpe. The Best of Sister Rosetta Tharpe. And that is $44.99. $44.99. This is on Savoy. 2 LP compilation. Okay, let's recap all this. This is a $45 start. Let's see if Calvin wants it. Fleetwood Mac. I'm going to start putting some stuff on some timers. I have Fleetwood Mac with Wayne Heat for $25. Wayne Heat's at $25. The Eagles just got a bid. It's still getting bids. So I'm going to set the Eagles over here. And Eric Clapton has come to a stall. I've got Eric Clapton at $15 with Susie Breedlove. Eric Clapton's at $15 with Susie Breedlove. Also on that same 2-minute timer. Looks like this is still getting bids. And we're looking for a $45 start on Janet Jackson. I thought I pulled everything out here I was going to auction. Rosetta Tharpe. Swing South, Les Paul and Mary Ford. $19.99. Swing South, Les Paul and Mary Ford. How about a Whitney Houston box set? This thing is sealed. The unreleased mixes. It is $99.99. $99.99. Michael Church is back in on Eric Clapton, so timer's off on that one. So the only timer right now is for Fleetwood Mac. Whitney unreleased mixes is $99.99, sealed. David Cordell's at $45. Is Janet Jackson? No, this is a 1988. This is an 89 OG. No, none of this in here is new. Original inner sleeve. This is real deal. Lisa Montgomery wants the Whitney Houston box set. All right. That is sealed, by the way. Oh, Whitney Houston didn't buy it. Who bought it? Lisa Montgomery. Okay, we have a lot of bids. Let me see if any of the timer... Has anybody else bid on Fleetwood Mac? Let's see, because there's 10 seconds left. Janet Jackson, Clapton, Janet Jackson, Clapton, Eagles. Looks like Wayne Heat gets... Fleetwood Mac's done. Wayne Heat, you got a great deal on that. I will never price a near mint Fleetwood Mac Rumors for $25. It's probably I've just sold everybody a new one or a Palace pressing, and they're like, well, what am I going to do with that? But if anything, it's a collectible. Wayne Heat, $25 on the Rumors. Okay, we got lots of bidding going on those other ones. I think the Eagles, Clapton, he did get a steal. Like I said, we usually mark, John's in the back sticker, and we're going to mark stuff like that for, $35, $40. And a lot of people come in looking for it. Devo's a $1 start. Devo New Traditionalist has the original inner sleeve, which is, I guess, like a fan club order form. You can order. You could have ordered one of those dome hats. That's really cool. Whoop. Knocked my camera offline. And Devo shirt. Look at all that stuff. Flicker button. I'd like to have all that right now. $1 start on Devo. New Traditionalist. Label check. It looks like an OG. US 1981. Very cool. Michael Church is out on Eric Clapton. Susie's at 22. All right, let's restart these. Susie's at 22 on Eric Clapton. This is a near mint copy of Behind the Sun in shrink wrap with hype sticker. Susie's at $22. There's the timer. Janet Jackson, last bid I see is Calvin Ward at 52. Calvin Ward's at 52. Same 2-minute timer. And then the Eagles, last Eagles bid was Preston at $23. Preston at $23. Also on that same 2-minute timer. 23, 52, and 22. Let's see if I can remember all that. Probably not. Devo. No poster with a Devo. No, sir. No poster. Just that original sleeve I showed you. Sean Jones is at $20. Nice copy of Devo New Traditionalist. With original sleeve. Cover is very, very light shelf wear on that. Okay, another $1 start auction. Night Ranger Midnight Madness. Night Ranger is a $1 start. Has the original inner sleeve. Night Ranger Midnight Madness. And it's a German pressing. Wow. Aufschrift, blah, 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 blah. I can't read any of that. Made in Germany, yeah. German pressing. Night Ranger Midnight Madness. $1 start. Has the hit Sister Christian. First track. Night Ranger. German press. $1 start. Susie's at 25 on Eric Clapton. Susie, I think you've already got it. You've already got it for 22, Susie. You've already got Eric Clapton for 20. You're already at 22. I think she meant the Eagles. Susie's at Eagles 25. Okay, so Greg, you're out on the Eagles. You're out on the Eagles. Susie's back in, but we are about to sell Eric Clapton and Janet Jackson in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These are both sold. Susie gets Eric Clapton for 22, and Calvin gets Janet Jackson for 52. Calvin Ward, $52. And whoever asked earlier, yes, I'm tagging everything tonight. I guess I have to give people who work here. Where's Ed at? Ed may be watching. He may not. He may be. I've kept Ed up very late here lately. He may be snoozing right now. I keep hearing everybody's not on my sleep schedule, but I guess I expect them to be. Susie, you get the Eric Clapton for 22. So Devo, I'm about to start putting some stuff on some timers. Mostly Devo. I think that's the only thing that hadn't got another bid. Let's do one more $1 start. And before I go through the rest of this bin, Wings at the Speed of Sound. Wings at the Speed of Sound. $1 start. Has the original inner sleeve. Paul McCartney and Wings. There's Linda. Danny McCullough. Speed of Sound. Very cool inner sleeve. Label looks weird. It's like a little blurry or something. Looks like it was misstamped, the label there. First track, Silly Love Songs. Let 'Em In's also on here. $1 start on Wings. At the Speed of Sound. Wings is a $1 start. Alright. Night Ranger. Calvin Ward is at $20 on Night Ranger. German pressing. Calvin Ward's at $20. I'm putting a 2-minute start on that. Calvin Ward's at $20. German pressing, near mint. I will say a near mint, very, very nice copy of Night Ranger Midnight Madness. Original inner sleeve. You know the German pressing, that's got to sound good. Might have to give that a listen. Wings, Jeff is at $2. I just put that up. Sean Jones, I think, is the one and only bidder on Devo. Yep. Sean Jones is the one and only bidder on Devo. $20. It's also on a 2-minute timer. Minute 30 seconds left. Night Ranger just got more bids, so right now this is only for Devo. So Sean, minute 20 seconds left and Devo's yours. We just put those just got bids, and then the Eagles just got a bid too. Susie's at 27. Susie's at 27 on the Eagles. So those are still getting bids. Right now the timer is just for Devo. And 1 minute, then I'll put up some new stuff. The Rolling Stones, A Bigger Bang. 2005 UK OG. $174.99. This is the 2005. This is the 2005 OG of this. $174.99. It is sealed. Rolling Stones, A Bigger Bang. It is sealed. $174.99. My Kind of Country, Reba McEntire. Reba is $14.99. And here's Larry Williams on specialty. This is actually a Japanese pressing. Wow, a Japanese specialty pressing. $49.99. Specialty as in the label. $49.99. Here's Larry Williams, a Japanese specialty pressing. 1979. $49.99. Devo has 10 seconds left. I'm going to watch that one closely. I think Sean is going to get a deal there. So Sean, a deal's coming your way. Sean Jones, Devo for $20. Gone. So to Sean Jones. You get Devo, $20. Where are we at on all of our other auctions here? We've got Eagles. Greg was out on the Eagles, and Susie was at 27. Susie's at $27 on the Eagles self-titled first album. 2-minute start. Night Ranger. Night Ranger is at $26 with Summer Brewington. No, Gary Hackett's at 30. Gary Hackett's at 30 on the Night Ranger German pressing. Gary Hackett's at 30. Also a 2-minute warning. Matt is at 19 on Wings. Matt Ketron. $19 on Wings. That's also on that same 2-minute warning. Or the original Eagle. No, it's not a gatefold. It is a reissue. It is a reissue near mint. It's not the gatefold. I showed that earlier just when I first put it up. Britney Spears, Oops, I Did It Again, picture disc. This was actually pressed in 2020, $34.99. Michael Church is in on Wings. Michael Church is in on Wings. Britney is $34.99. Michael Church is at $20 on Wings. 1 minute left on Gary Hackett's Night Ranger at 30, and Susie's $29 bid. Susie's $27 bid on the Eagles. The Tingling Mother Circus, a Circus of the Mind on MusicCore. The Tingling Mother Circus, $19.99. $19.99. The Rolling Stones Rewind. This is another Stones compilation, 1971 to 1984. $34.99. The Rolling Stones Rewind. Miss You, Brown Sugar, Undercover the Night, Start Me Up, Tumbling Dice, Hang Fire, Emotional Rescue, Beast of Burden, Fool to Cry, Waiting on a Friend, and you always got to have Angie on there. Angie, that's $34.99. The Stones, Rewind. Okay, these two back here are sold. We have Night Ranger, Gary Hackett. Gary Hackett. German, very nice pressing of Night Ranger. $30 to Gary Hackett. And we have Eagles. That goes to Susie. Susie Breedlove. Susie Breedlove. And that is $27. Rolling Stones. David Cordell just beat you, Randy. David Cordell was first on that. There's the Eagles. There's Night Ranger. And David Cordell was first to the Stones. Wings, Michael Church is at $20. Let's just do that 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Michael Church is at $20 on Wings. David Cordell on the Stones. David Cordell. Randy Davis, you were second on that one. I got a whole nother bin of new arrivals. We might could be here a while. I mean, if y'all, we got 100 people watching. If y'all aren't going anywhere, I'm not. I can stand here all night and do this. Soul to Soul is sealed. Oh my gosh, I didn't know this was sealed. I would have put that up for auction. I'm not going to pull it though. First bite now, it's $100. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Soul to Soul. It is not a club either. It is not a club. It is sealed, $100. I think Calvin wants it. I don't know how fast I said the price. Calvin, I'll make sure you absolutely want it before I tag you. But Calvin Ward. Calvin Ward. Your wallet can do it. Just go out and just borrow, max everything out. You'll make it back. You'll figure out a way. Then Michael Church gets Wings for $20. I said we could do this all night. There's 100 people watching, and I think everybody got worried. We lost like 7 viewers instantly. They're like, oh my gosh, he's going to be here all night doing this? Michael Church gets Wings for $20. Some nights I've been on is after midnight. We've had over 100 people watching. I mean, I try to imagine that sometimes. There's 100 of y'all watching. And I try to think 100 chairs. That's a lot of people. I mean, you think like a room, 100 chairs. It's a lot of people. Thanks for watching. Even if you're just watching, it helps the algorithm. Anytime you can like this post or share it or hit an emoji button, anything like that, I really appreciate it because I guarantee this post. Where's my other phone at? First thing, Elton John is a $1 start. This is an MCA reissue. But it's of his first album, First Track's Your Song. Take Me to the Pilots on here. This is a great album if you've never heard it from beginning to end. Elton John has, it looks like a corner ding right here. That may have recently happened. Looks like somebody dropped it. But yeah, these usually, any kind of pressing of this, we usually don't mark them too cheap. I can go ahead and tell you, we don't have this marked cheap. It's near mint. $1 start on that. Elton John. But yeah, anytime y'all can share, like, comment, usually, so we have over 15,000 people who follow us on Facebook, which I wish it was about 10 times that many, but it takes a lot of money and time to build up followers. However, this post, there's only been 435 people see this post. We got 15,000 followers, and this has only appeared in 435 people's timelines. That shows you how much Facebook throttles our material. That's why I'm always saying, please share, please comment, because the more you're interacting with it, the more it bumps it up. But yeah, 15,000 people and 435 people have only seen this post. So, Randy Davis is at 10 on Elton John. Yeah, this is a non-gatefold, single disc. Very cool. Randy Davis is at $10. I got a couple more things to throw up here. Can you get a Fleetwood Mac Palace pressing? You sure can. Fleetwood Mac Palace pressing. Let me just write that down, Hector. Fleetwood Mac Palace pressing. Hector Patino. We have Hector wants an FM Palace. I have more if anybody else wants one. Randy Davis is at 10 on Elton John. Frampton Comes Alive. A 70s Grail Essential. 2LP A&M USOG with the original inner sleeves. $1 start on Frampton Comes Alive. $1 start. What's going on here? I think it has an extra inner sleeve with it. I'm not sure what's going on. Jeff McMaster's at $1 on Peter Frampton. Thank you. There's the gatefold. Very cool. Frampton. You get an extra inner sleeve too. So Elton John's at 10. Peter Frampton is at $1 USD. And let's put up a Stones album. We got the Stones Tattoo You. The Stones Tattoo You is a US 1981. Is this a US? Original inner sleeve. Start Me Up. $1 start on the Stones. Cover is about a VG Plus. Just has some light shelf wear or shelf wear. More wear on the spine than anywhere else. $1 start on that. Stones Tattoo You. Stones Tattoo You. Buster Poindexter. Buster Poindexter is $19.99. Featuring the hits Hot, 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 Full for You, Are You Lonely for Me, Baby? That's $19.99. Here's the last Stevie Ray Vaughan in the crate. Vaughan Brothers, Family Style, $49.99. Stevie Ray Vaughan and his brother. I seen him he played with Eric Clapton when I seen Eric Clapton. We don't have his name on here anywhere. That wasn't smart. $49.99 though. SRV. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Buster sold to Walt Cruz. Buster Poindexter sold to Walt Cruz. Jimmy Vaughn. Thank you, Matt. Jimmy Vaughn. Walt Cruz. Walt gets Mr. Buster. Alright, let's see where we're at on all of our auctions. We have the Rolling Stones. Current bid is you might have to rebid because I had to go over on my text messages for a second and I think I lost some bids. I thought I saw somebody at $2. Frampton, I've got Susie at $12. Susie's at $12 on Peter Frampton. And then Elton John, Greg's now at $13. Last bid I've seen on Elton John was Michael Church at $15. Elton John, self-titled. This is an MCA non-gatefold. And then Frampton is at $13 with Greg. So whoever had bid on the Stones, please bid again. Jeff McMaster, $2. Only $2 on the Rolling Stones? We get $30, $35 all day long on these. That's okay though. That's why I'm putting them up for auction. So, Jeff's at $2. I think what's left in here was some of the high-end records. Last Call, Queen the Miracle. Queen the Miracle, 1989, $69.99. Queen the Miracle, $69.99, 1989 USOG. Wow. I don't think I have this one. If no one buys this tonight, it's not going to be for sale again. I got to go check my Queen stash. And one of the big grails from tonight, especially if you're an REM fan, REM New Adventures in Hi-Fi. This is a 1996 OG $244.99. REM New Adventures in Hi-Fi. Summer Brewington takes the Queen. Queen is gone. Dadgummit. Y'all buy so many good records on this channel. I mean, if you just sit back and watch our shows for 1 month, you're going to be just blown away, especially after we get this second haul from Birmingham. We got more 90s grails, more 60s grails. We still got 100, probably Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin albums in the back from this collection. All right, let's redo these auctions. Gary Hackett is at 15 on the Rolling Stones. Gary Hackett is at 15. The disc is near mint. It is beautiful. $15 with Gary Hackett. Where's my other timer? Right here. Gary Hackett. Peter Frampton. Greg Preston. Greg Preston's at 21. Chuck Wilson. Chuck Wilson's at 20 on the Stones, so timer is reset on that. And Brady Bell's at 25 on Frampton, so scratch all that. Gary Hackett's at 15. No, who was on the... we probably could have already sold this one. Elton John. Michael Church. Michael Church, I'm going to put that on a 60-second timer. On Elton John. Michael Church has Elton John for $15. There's the 60-second timer. And I'll redo Peter Frampton and Stones when that one's done. The REM, $244.99, 1996 OG. REM, we still got the Vaughn. Did anybody want this? I know some people was helping me remember Jimmy's name. Stevie Ray Vaughan and Jimmy Vaughan, $49.99, pristine copy. Tingling Mother Circus, Britney Spears, Larry Williams, Reba. The Stones is sealed, and it's an OG. Les Paul, Sister Rosetta Tharpe, Big Brother and the Holding Company, England Dan, Slim Harpo, Gabor Zabo, Cruising 57, Cruising 59, and Cruising 61. These are $14.99 each. If anybody wants all three of them, I'll do $30 on the three. $10 each if you're buying all three. That's buy two, get one free. Traffic on the Road and Harry Nilsson. Harry Nilsson's one I've never had before. Tony wants the Vaughn Brothers. Tony A. Tony A. Brittany was $34.99. Matt Kitcherin wanted Jimmy. I think Matt was helping me with the name. I will make sure I'll wait for Matt's final word, but I think there were some people helping me with the name. Tony Al. Sorry, Tony. I'm having to tag stuff tonight. Make sure I spell your name right. Tony's probably like, here we go again with this guy. He can't read. Wow. And let me check one more time on Brittany. Brittany was $34.99. Oops, I did it again. Picture disc. Susie Breedlove wants the cruise bundle. Hey, make an offer on Brittany. I'll sell Brittany. We're here to sell records. It's 11:10 on a Friday night. Y'all are here. Make an offer on something. I'm here to sell it. The Holding Company was $34.99, Gary. It was a promo copy. Bill, you can make an offer, and then Tillman, you can make an offer. Actually, Tillman wants it for full sticker, so Tillman wants it for full sticker, so $27.99. Well, how about this? Tillman said he would take it for $34.99. Bill, if you do $29.99 on it, I'm immediately losing $5. Or if you just want to pass, I'll sell it for Tillman for the same price. So, what did I just do? Susie? Oh, I didn't give them all. Okay. Susie got all three of those for $29.99. So, pass to Tillman. Okay, Tillman, you're going to get an instant $5 discount because I spoke too soon, but that's okay. I'm going to sell this to you for $29.99. Tillman, you just got an instant $5 discount. Best on American Hi-Fi or New Adventures in Hi-Fi. Well, a 10% discount. A 10% discount on a 90s Grail First night showing it. I've not put this on Facebook, so no one's really seen it in an ad. They didn't know this was in the collection, etc., etc. Around a 10% discount on such a grail, that would put it at $225. REM, New Adventures in Hi-Fi. That's $225, 1996. One more check over here on the vinyl. It is beautiful. $225. Chris Kirkley. Let's put these. Okay, this is Michael Church's for sure. That's 3 minutes past. Michael Church gets Elton. Michael Church. Church. I'm completely butchered that. Church. $15. Chris Kirkley, you need that. You need that. Okay, let's put these on 60-second timers. Let me figure out where we're at. Peter Frampton, Brady Bell was at $25. 2-minute warning. Let's do a 60-second. These have been up for a while. 60 seconds. Brady Bell's at $25. Chuck Wilson's at $20 on the Stones. 20 to Chuck Wilson, 25 to Brady Bell. 60 seconds on those, and I'll find some new stuff. All $1 starts. REM. So one more time. Wow, well, this crate's going to be empty. REM, Tingling Mother Circus, Larry Williams, Reba McEntire, The Stones, Les Paul, Sister Rosetta Tharpe, Big Brother and the Holding Company. Let's see what the label looks like. It's got a promo strip, $34.99. I don't think this is a... No, it's not a white label. Gary Hackett's at $35 on the Stones. So the Stones is reset. Gary Hackett's at $35. So there's 15 seconds left on Peter Frampton. Slim Harpo, Traffic, and Harry Nilsson. Frampton looks like it's going to sell. Frampton is sold to $25. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brady Bell, $25. Chuck's out on Stones. How about we just go ahead and sell that to Gary? Let's move right along. Gary Hackett gets the Stones for $35, unless anybody objects. Gary Hackett. Sometimes I do that, and then people's like, I thought you said it was an auction. Give me some time to bid. $35. I think he was down to Chuck and Gary, though. All right, let me go get some more stuff out of this bin. I got one over here I was going to put up for $1 start, but I'm a little bit afraid to because we got it marked kind of up there, but I have a feeling y'all would get to where we would need on it. But, I don't know. Y'all worried me at first. It takes about 60 seconds and then things start rolling. Okay, I'm going to show it anyway. This is beautiful. This is a 1981 German pressing of Neil Young, Crazy Horse, Live Rust. 1981 OG German pressing. Glossy. Original inner sleeves. And it is dead mint. This is from that Dallas collection. $1 start. German pressing, Neil Young, Crazy Horse, Live Rust. Just has some sleeve scuffs. Just has some sleeve scuffs on it. That looks like Stephen Stills there. I don't know if he made a guest appearance on this. Actually, this album came out '79. This is a 1981 German press. Chris Kirkley's at 20. Chris, I thought you was about to say I'll take REM. Alright, let me combine a couple crates here. Let me take these out. Give me some room. Definitely going to need it. Chris Kirkley's at 20. I got another stack of $1 start auctions here. That also gives me a crate to start putting some more stuff in. And I thought she was going to say 180. Is that an offer? Because I'm probably not going to take it, but you're getting kind of close. Let's see here. Let's go through this bin. I'm going to go through this bin, and I'll do like a sticker price. And this is all new arrivals from this week, but you know, it may be something that you might want to make an offer on because there's some pretty good stuff in here. So let's go through it. A lot of it's from the Birmingham collection. Alright, and I'm going to put up some more auctions first. I feel like the camera is sideways, but that's the way it's been all night. I think I knocked it offline earlier. That's better, I think. 180. Let me think on that. Next $1 start. Deep Purple, made in Japan. $1 start on Deep Purple, made in Japan. Gatefold. No condition note, so excellent plus, near mint minus. EX, near mint minus. Deep Purple, made in Japan. $1 start. Randy Davis is at 25 on Neil Young. Neil Young, live rust, 1981 German pressing. Deep Purple, made in Japan. That's a $1 start. And next is Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night. Wow. Original inner sleeve. Has a little bit of cover damage right here. $1 start. Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night. Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night. $1 start. Deep Purple. So Randy is at 25. Scott's at 10. I just put up Deep Purple. Let's go ahead and put Randy Davis's Neil Young on a timer. 2-minute timer on Neil Young. Bob Seger, Human Touch. This is a 1992 original picture disc. Did I say Bob Seger? Bruce Springsteen. I don't know what I just said. I may have said Bruce Springsteen. Strictly limited edition picture disc, Human Touch. $44.99. Bruce Springsteen, Human Touch. And like y'all, like I said, I have no problem speaking. I was just at a graduation earlier, probably in front of a couple thousand people. I got up and spoke flawlessly. I mean, I sounded like John Kennedy. When I get here on Facebook, I cannot talk, I cannot read, I cannot speak, I get tongue twisted, sometimes I stutter, I have a lisp sometimes, but just earlier, I got up in an auditorium and spoke at a graduation. It was a no stage fright, nothing. I got up there and I read my thing off. I love public speaking. I'd speak live on national television if they'd let me. But Facebook Live, I'm dead as a doorknob. Just don't work for me. All right. Neil Young is about to be sold. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. 25 seconds on Neil Young, Randy Davis. Uh, 10 seconds. Neil Young. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Randy Davis, $25. Randy, you got a deal. We had that thing marked $44.99. Neil Young, live rust. We had that marked $44.99. You got that for 25 doll hairs. Now, let's get the other ones caught up so I can get back to what I was doing. I got Gary Hackett at $25 on Deep Purple. 2-minute warning. Gary Hackett's at $25. Fleetwood Mac, I got David Cordell at $12. By the way, Fleetwood Mac has several hit songs on it. Has Everywhere on it. Little Lies. Isn't it Midnight? I think that's one I've heard before. It's really good. That's only at $12. Does have some cover, but the vinyl has the original sleeve and the vinyl it's pristine. Look at that. Wow. Only $12 right now with David Cordell. Okay, now we have not a problem, but I've got Jeff McMaster wanting REM, and we kind of had a deal going. So if you don't want it, I'm selling it to Jeff McMaster. Since you asked about it, we kind of making sure you don't want it for $225. If not, it looks like Jeff wants it for $225. So, Chris Kirkley, I'm passing the ball to you. $225 on REM. If not, it's going to go to Jeff McMaster. And then Jeff, I'd offered to him, we kind of had some ongoing negotiations, but you trumped it, so it's kind of at him. Okay, he says he's out. So Jeff McMaster gets another 90s Grail REM. Man, Jeff, can I come over and listen to some of this stuff? Wow, you got some great stuff. Everybody has this week. All those toolbox sets, Pearl Jam. Y'all gonna have music? I mean, we've sold some great stuff today. Was Deep Purple on a timer? I think Deep Purple was on. Deep Purple has 10 seconds left. Deep Purple is at $25 with Gary Hackett. I don't think anybody else has bid. Let me make sure. Let's see, 25. Bob Springsteen, yeah, REM. Fleetwood Mac. Got vinyl, yeah. Got vinyl. Need to have some shirts made with that. Well, I'm having shirts made. That's what I got messaged Jeannie about. I've got a really cool design. I think y'all are gonna like it. Deep Purple sold to Gary Hackett for $25. Okay, now we got Fleetwood Mac getting up there more like it should be. Gary Hackett gets Deep Purple for $25. Summer Broomton 21, Davis 22. Let me put up a couple more things. I can do this. I can find $1 starts all night. Jeff Beck Flash. Jeff Beck Flash $1 start. Standard wide inner sleeve that came with it. Epic label, near mint. Jeff Beck Flash $1 start. Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong Big Bamboo. No rolling paper. Somebody's already smoked it up. Vinyl is near mint. $1 start on that. If I've missed anything else, I apologize. Now let's get started on this bin. Let's get started on this bin. Chad, are you going to stock the new Metallica turntables? I'm going to try. Doug tagged me in that post. I definitely got to take a look at those. We have Bob Springsteen. No, this is Bruce Springsteen Human Touch. It's a 1992 picture disc. It's $44.99. Sinead O'Connor. Can't believe this hadn't sold yet. This is near mint all the way, cover and vinyl. $49.99. Actually, let's grade the cover more VG+. It looks like it's got a little wear here where people's opened it up, put their thumb there to open it up like I am right now. That is the Lion and the Cobra. The vinyl for sure, though, near mint, Sinead O'Connor, the Lion and the Cobra. That is $49.99. Zach Biley is at $1 on Cheech and Chong. Jeff Beck is at $1. Scott Corcoran is at $5, $5, and Sister Mary Elephant, $5. Sister Mary Elephant. And the Ides of March, Common Band. The Ides of March is $24.99. Ides of March is $24.99. Green Label, Warner Brothers, $24.99. The Hollies. I'm not going to try to read that name again. I can't do the E word, but I can say King Midas in reverse. The Hollies is $34.99. I think that's probably the original inner sleeve. And there's the yellow Epic label. $34.99. All right, let me see what I've missed in the comments. We have, see, Fleetwood Mac. Let's put Fleetwood Mac on a timer. Summer Brewington is at $23 on Fleetwood Mac. Summer Brewington is at $23 on Fleetwood Mac. 2-minute timer. We also have Jeff Beck. Scott's at $5 on Jeff Beck. Scott Corcoran, Jeff Beck Flash. Scott Corcoran's at $5, also on a 2-minute timer. Cheech and Chong. We have Cheech and Chong is still getting bids. Well, Mark Chesler's at $12. We may have stopped there, but we'll see. Mark Chesler's at $12 on Cheech and Chong. There's where we're at on that. Don't know if you realize, but this bin has been shown twice this week already. Was hoping for new stuff. Well, I have the only other stuff that hasn't been shown this week is a bin of jazz. I was going back through this to offer discounts and final calls. But no, do I have a whole new bin of vintage stuff to show you? No, unless you want to see jazz. And it had a couple other things mixed in there, but usually the jazz stuff I like to wait and let everybody know we're showing jazz. So Jeff Beck is at $7. and Cheech and Chong. So Cheech and Chong and Fleetwood Mac are on the timer. Bruce Hornsby is sealed the way it is. Bruce Hornsby is sealed with hype sticker, $39.99. The OJs, Soul Sounds OJs, sealed, $79.99. Ted Nugent, Little Miss Dangerous, is also sealed, $29.99. And Ice House, Measure for Measure, $19.99 Ghost Stamp promo. I'm more impressed that I'm more impressed John Young was able to keep up with how many times the Ben's been shown, because I didn't even know I'd shown this one twice. Let's see here. Fleetwood Mac and Cheech and Chong are about to be sold. Jeff Beck's still getting bids. Born in the USA, Bruce Springsteen, $19.99. There was some Marvin Gaye episodes and one of the jazz bands from Preview. Those have already sold. That old bin, we've priced and sold almost everything. And one of those in there I kept, and all the other stuff sold. Chris Kirkley on Ice House. Seems like it's been forever since I've tagged something. Chris Kirkley on Ice House. Chris Kirkley. Alright, and we need to sell Cheech and Chong to Mark Chesler. Cheech and Chong to Mark Chesler. Or we hadn't put it out yet. One of the two. The preview bin was just like I pulled them out of the bin where we first bought them. I take them to the back. They go for processing. So I don't know if we've even got to them yet or not. And then Cheech and Chong was, I believe, $12 with Mark Chesler. Yep. Mark Chesler. All right.